na wa chance na Valentine's Day na say yewo ado 4 months na na week na mu na yesi yewo no na ye da gudie mu nsem a enyan kansu kra na ye de ebro no na no pay free summary copy say we bonundu na ya sorry ama breakthrough with evangelist akwesi wanso etumi ababeto so ediamena ya bebe mo hu nsem no de enkansu kra nti afisa na afenkrofon krosu nsem asinyina no enso ayekra do say ya ye de ebro. Don't forget, say every weekend nunti into the weekends. And some basis weekend in yano. You be preview matches ya toja. Ewa microphone close matches ya toja ewa Ghana hanyina no. You be to me at the Hunsem and so at the amount live on Sika 89.5. Never says one entna. Najuma di so anyone in Tisawa Jinchibi and also was in Bisabin Shwa. Na odi about 0544 24 40 40 0544 24 40 40 na entempasona yetumi akinkan enso edi amanti meso so fa de bra na yentumi ndi hu dwuma enso emfama efri summary pim se nontu bebo na yebesori na breakthrough no so etumi abana enu don't forget say Arsenal enso any Brentford edi boani and as a Brentford ni Arsenal de boani wie no na game no akwa ye 1-1 na sa game we no mesraw say one should be ra meso say ko pebishe one hwe sa game ni binra no meso the pebishe na end to end action na we pressure Arsenal part a point in time na Arsenal into me embo shot on target until say Madueke at the ball to net as a game no more ding. It was a serious game and then to me it told you in the Premier League no into me so say nay. Sir, one team again be the pebishe na e would see and run enya gudi kra. Into just a Premier League no e more die papa. This will be the Premier League na says a team no so ya de. Enti meso ze kwere nyese be a team with the last inti ukotwa fan so there be. That's not how the Premier League is. Intimi so also Oriana would adventure so at the abana for weekend games to me no FA Cup na fe leagues ya eba so nya no betimi de wonsem and so at the amaye it was 0544 24 40 40 the super class toja and so baba nyara go prama so between Krobia Asante Wadoko the club of the century and afi Bobo quality and so edi a class of folk the Continental Club Masters into way kakra and a taffy aton inside a fair penny ewa babanyara go pramaso na the big game ankase ke kapadia ye the table na kasem de the big game no between Mediama and afi Giana Stars ke table no dia this is the biggest of it all. Bounce the Kwani has no the history behind them no Emma Giwin so a big game and Yagudinti and some Dawson a Dawson yipa but Nina no ya the mount uko Facebook is a Sika FM 895 live and a 0544 24 40 40 so WhatsApp and a fee a SMS Nina between their foul na yetumi akinkan enso e dia mount you betwa wa be ba and something chemunya no ya de toso enso e dia mount ye be sia
Sika FM Health Walk. Sika FM Health Walk. Yasamba biem afie wedi adamosron kokra. Ene se Sika FM anyam finhia duonu. Hooray! Jumadi bebrere bekoso e wa afie mu. Na Sika FM Health Walk ene di kan. Ye nante e wa Kumase Monten so atene triempom abenefat. Eno nti obi amfa ne hunyim. Se ye nwumaku ahodo. And sorry institutions asukufo kifect ene ankrankra nyina. Edane ya for fida 6 March 2026. Anapanonsia near the Ginem. Yes, Shannon Tenasi walk. Sika FM Crowfroom near Fat Akwasi Ajiman Street in Yeninamu Pay Abu Station. Yet was war Alaba. Yet Kamu Ewo St. Louis. Abesi Swam runabout. Yababe Jina Ewo Sika FM beam. A hot and a aerobics in the Babaso. Yeah. Ya tri apum. So Baso ya selling another register group. Fred 0243 883210 and 0557 337981. Sika FM Health Walk. Sadia Munimi and Dadano. Afiwe. Adamu Sonko.
afi we power of prayer conference no edru ho ampa ya hoden ene ye nyanste so erade modemo ena beye jemi so amen ye sha ase kwasi da February bosome ni da edikan edikosi ni da etwato ewo February bosome na mu eye 28 days prayer and fasting twumedie esi Apostle Joshua Kosi Wilmot kofare by Ediba Porters Chapel International ne nansu nesie ye ni Apostle Dr. Emmanuel Osekwabna donko ena eye yato nsanso dia frɛ Reverend Emmanuel Oseye boa Prophet Daniel Uswamponsa ena Evangelist Akosi donko enso to beba ene ya beka 7 baso ewo Porters Chapel International so dani mu wa ade beba Kumase empaibo ye nyina system ne Erade modemo ena ebeye anopa no num ne fane ye de empaibo asese so no so ne apon na okwa adwuma ewia duba akọ edikosi dumienu ye be hia ewo fidintentan ne so enwumre de no num ne fa pepepe ne ya sase ye kai ya komtre ene empaibo no kure ehumbetu asroche bebo or how beba neso so the zeal of the Lord will accomplish whatever we wish for. Stay blessed.
Ahoden kwa da ni pebede nkugu na so ye maye ne so trosuru ni asase ye fo no amwa feeling chen beba na nkunimdie be ye ndia Ghana Methodist asori Calvin titemu ameko asofo panyin hanu ampa wasedu na hweso boso mempa ya fa hyebre na duru ho Bible kese na irade akwa akwasi donko ne di anim ogefo busumi Bishop Peter Nsiabonso a oda Right Way Christian Center no na ye kasafo asenti eda dwumadie ne suni amwa efri soro nyom ohade onu baako ntemu baako ni mienu ayense ya wadani fiada etwatso bosumi mu da etoso edionunsia ne edionunso anapa no wotwempa mu kosi awia prem to bre ewa mekon Calvary Methodist asafo ene baba yo agudi bia ne di animhye no odo ho ato nimdia ne unyansa so anye yie odi ebusuan hye ye bi achi ankosi hwe edan nyame ono die onu hwamoda hye nso se baba kase mfa ho ne asori awoko anako awom obia baby baba kase ho asem chewa dwumayefo baby da di ho adanse che ofiefo na to nsafo wadofo nyina afi se erade ye niema foforo afi mpabo kese ase jemeso ogie nkoa
wonim se de the internet re bibia sefano browsing sefano streaming sefano uploading sefano social media networking sesem de internet and na make for Cloud Ghana internet e the amount Cloud Ghana internet ababo ma internet nsem aye simple nenya se utufie se wo school se wo sorry hospital even at the hotel kese wo ye businessman now we upload now we streaming now we all social media networking a quantum crowd amount Cloud Ghana internet our various data plans are afuye pa esay very fast with faster speed of more than 30 megabytes per second a free Wi-Fi router ka ho yes our local and wide area networking emma departmental stores banks and manufacturing companies akonya as our Cloud Ghana internet so person we marketer and a network engineer but modern phone for Cloud Ghana internet never bow amoni swadi hunu enso abam for Cloud Ghana internet I was 0202 699 110 and 0263 122 101 Cloud Ghana internet gives you fastest browsing at cheap
ma etiefo nyina akwaba ba Amuzu Herbal Clinic na mediadrobia ba yefra no Amuzu P Herbal Mixture eyedura ebua ima eni mema nyina na oba pampa no ohye efi na seba no obehia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture oba insio basa egu no ono so behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture oba bi a otiemie na se ne hene pa di ono so insawansawa agi na kosokuma boso ono so behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture oba otiemie na junso no pampan pa no ohye edi echireba ono so behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture minka se junso bia ense nsuo ba se ojunso na se ne color no eni e darkish more yellowish na pampa no ohye omu a echire me se ekekaye eya ba ojunso no mu edi pa Amuzu P ne no mu e die na chika sei anase hunam ne ya ono so nkopa Amuzu P nonom bema swa otiemia odwonso mu papa ye ono so behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture bema bu ha odwonso wie na bi akam obehia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture dwonso ade dwonso a oti de kakra se ugu nsuo na se ya nko na otia uhia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture ensese be ma junso na moja di echire ba enti be ma junso na junso moja di echire no kopa muzupi no mu na sa ni na mfiri ho be ma na junso ebon kan uhia muzupi heba meja obi se doc eya na nso totro efri be ma no ba se bi chim kakra na abegu ano white uhia muzupi heba meja ensawa agi be ma na aboso uhia amuzupi heba meja se ba se uhwe aba no emu ya uhia amuzupi heba meja obi se doctor mehwe ano ahono mesrew enye hwe wa ahono nyina na yankwe baba so muati mo hwe ahono enti bema ne hwe ahono onko pa amuzupi no nyina hwehwe nko obi se doctor medware wi a na me hu nyina ya me hene ase ahwe apia gu me so bema wa sa ha nyina no obehia amuzupi heba mecha doctor amuzuwe midunso wi a na se junso ni bi tama yase the same amuzupi no ene ese edi se adwuma no wo pedodo na atudi a ewo heba shop biara mo ewo pharmacy drugstore any heba shop biara bi wo ho se dodo pa na opetudi a no ba ya so ye na otafun hia so amuzu junction be moro market no tafun hia so amuzu junction be moro market so kumasi anu akodani heba misi heba pedan ko mu tu bi sentombi akra mu ko kanshi draglem mu bi sana na buwache Kingswalk repash na tinatet opa amuzu plus emise bi afre me na 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43 amuzu p heba mesha mauji hiochalo.
Alright, so yaba back na ye peska yiwe na fe ye de aka nyina nso etumi atwa so edi ama ekura na ye peska
ye peska na akopa no pay ma men chia the owner and CEO of Nyansapo to me Hotel Africa Aluko nyambo chonse boy ladies night the ama a man ni hotel dum kwa homa kopa no nipa kro minyana na de bia good chain guniku ya Aluko and nyamnya aduma ye bako kopa me wo concern bi about Mensia Hospital of late asem ko a obati asi nipa ko duru wa na wafrim enanu ne Isaac too sure yire ono akọ hospital near ni wafrim enra me wo akọ papa bi abetin area wo e Japan fie Osman Kwan Janso enso ni duru wa na okọ
no more time na so
no kopa omo attitude bi hospital the health workers also management hwe when you bring na wo akọ no no ya de especially on the phone
like someone pay attention.
Yes, ebia kopa I want to me the number.
Pay attention
no,
many crime. I said that's bad.
It is ebia we betimi aso ano bia be some minutes bi kura timi anwa ye na. Time on true attention. Na de be ye wa ye dey. Ayewe.
But that's bad.
Anything I'm saying me concern. You should talk to the health workers. Aduma ma ja to so be ye batra afidie so Leberante. You issues and I remember mechanic 7 cities. I said, I'm going to 200 Ghana.
And they said, no, now we use no to.
There be some better have a yeduma to serve. I don't know what this is.
They are in discipline. No more. They are in discipline.
They are
in discipline. Because work school so be nurse. And I mean, no, because doctors in Tanya say nurses now. Into also be nurse now.
So now, most of the times, on the first point of call.
It is also very nice now. The am come say you quite your hospital they am your home to be they almost treat patient because so and amount and a man buying money born man amount for crying
go private hospital
they will treat because what people say being ready we just list being ready
you do those things between for private hospital
almost quite said to make a private for me
no private nurses
are you misbehaving and no dear minka so munya de but that attitude I mean also most stop his attitude because I complains near doors no
now the enti amayofo no e ya na makọ abrochi
but me me boss hospitalize ade am no me there
akopa mo o yare o be na abeka
se me abusu mi de mabusu ni bia ba na yesa and the hospital dey yin say ye be buasin foforo so nipa na yare na me de na ba na o church on sa chem na kura da me ntwema kura we nurse I mean so me abusu ni yare so we nurse we odwuma ba me so abusu ni yare. It's very bad.
Yeah.
Because obi ya we kwa wo tinu wo kwa no obre pa o. Ti say wo nipa ba na mo frustrate nipa na o mo how.
And Ashanti town ebe menshia hospital since boko konfanochi but o mani ye too many yes obi edubi ko menshia okọ edubi ko menshia okọ afi de ko pe yare na so dale me ko menshia ko hwemo yare
I don't want us to
me to ameka say
I don't want us to establish a be na man
oh me da bia sama me come say baka cho so papa
attitude tia dey
baka say me ko menshia bia ko tafo government hospital na ko konfanochi
yeah exactly
because ha ben a edurabenu eba That's it.
yes
Ya meska ya etias na ya den a ya say peska skadia money is necessary but is the root of all evil when you kobria but when you bring wo kid dia ho dia and dia wonya bone dwuma kuo bi no matrans no say ya dia agro say na eba emre wo ho yesi utwa 5 series a oso no ma 1200 and dia onya red investment because who sika betimi ahye ano no so hu the chances say oberwin no e wo form enti no the price na ko high so the margin of profit say koko ni atete so yi koko akuafo ye to de aka ne omo de toma no mtwamka mo famra kid enele bag do te obetimi de twa o te 10 bags a obetimi twa sen 110 o te 4 bags a obetimi twa sen 440 ni nyina ye numbers amount onya ya no timi de twa e star na 5 na hash anasa farmnetmobile.com.gh na odi agro make sure say number na wo de ye no e mobile money registered men ka say bia phone no on say bia okuta phone miensa ebi wa ba akonye mobile money registered na emom on mo phone number ne be shem e pin na babo pin ye code na o network ne dia ma wa ye wo secret you know eno na babo ashim ti make sure so wo bo no ashim a sika wo so ene e Friday ebetwa new rush ye wi ayeko Friday bonanza nyame ya aduma ochna Saturday ni etwa Saturday new rush ye wi ani etwa national na kwasi ada ote kumase babaya sports stadium 5 emobile 7 no na we chance da na we di na we timi ahye se we ye kotoko supporter na ya ha supporter na cash abegusu a ade na FFC 4 corners one square vanyo bulldog na magye ho nyina fa onti bibiase a free 0308 24 94 77 0308 24 94 77 590 mobile yeah just say ada wonsem kopa Leberante.
All right, thank you very much. I know you're a crowd room something in Canada. Tiago so as a Tiago boko there.
Erada dom kopa.
Yeah, the radio super.
Dum say ne de kotoko na omone has game no kopa.
Yeah. Enti ebe we asa game.
Big game my bass weekend.
Yeah.
Enyasem ketu akra.
Ebe we asa game pa na. Ebe rem ye pa na. We dey enkomra on. Na ye mahwani nyina na nso no doso. Say as weekend to our nim. Miss Wonti or message be answer there for 0544 24 40 40. Na yetumi akan dia masay SMS na WhatsApp. Miss Ofade bra. Na yentumi enkin kama. Yetwa wa be ba. And some details nya ye de ma ye be sia.
biam yankona yemfa nkrofon kroso ensama yensa kanyina nso no enfama na wudi ekoso na into the weekend ye be ram na fe games a eno be juma twatwa weekend ye jimi de honsam no ajimi dia bro sanso na we games a ye jimi konya na no so the results no e be jimi dia tuja no yensa se fe no a games yensa kan me so the message no at the 0544 24 40 40 0544 24 40 40 na nso de koso the message ne ba wagenkyere ne ade ne nyina nso no ye betima kenkan na nso da maw e juma de no so sanso na uko Facebook a ene Sika FM 895 live on Facebook page no ram sesiai ene ma koso studio so videos no on nyina nso betima kwakwhwe enso Facebook to kwa na wa search for Sika FM 895 live on Facebook no on sabetima kan enso no ma no the phone so I'm the two jana young copy more games and no bass no I was Spanish Copa del Rey Bassa Timono etime koko demia ye pa masa dako o tratro bien so masa dako pa o tinse or the film and no the best any and no Atletico Madrid etime etna we right air arena etime che Bassa Timono etchomo shomo kaba ko mienu miensa nine and Atletico Madrid Timono etime che Bassa etime chome kanaya Bassa Timono antime abranche fan Eric Garcia ekoma back pass masa dine Kotija owie pe Antoine Griezmann etime be she group akoso so edema Atletico Madrid Timono ye konya Demola Lukman ono she third goal edema Atletico de Madrid Julian Alvarez go masa no she oja 18 ejo peja bona je bona akotona ta Bassa goalkeeper fan one Garcia antimi anche bono masa no Diego Simeone ani je bi what celebration bi what masa o kote na wabatire na wokotre no wabatire enjoy Spanish Copa del Rey first leg Basso enso Riyadh Air Metropolitano and a game to Basso second leg ebetuma Basso Spotify come now na se teams are omo favorite so me co-finance no race of your dad and I feel Atletico Madrid and no likely say no so betumi akwa question free Spanish Copa del Rey and so beto na yen kopiem and so English Premier League nim na game ba kwa etime koto on se Man City bowie no na beka 3 points between Arsenal and Man City na de no akwaya den ama ntwen se manyo kraka se and na game ba so Arsenal Brentford no o kwa kotena se na wakwhwe game no masa and na game no tumi ba so ama Arsenal team no masa eye denye pa edema Arsenal team na ma na de no enabete entu kopiem our Brentford Community Stadium game no ya start here and game no first half will be Shebe second half your boss 61st minute and our Prantia your Venoni Madueke kwakoshe go ediamansa bobokono no bianim se masa baby go ne ekoba ne kwan akwada ne pimbo ne se ndanya dia game no nkrofa from pimfo betima te na game ne koso na nkrofo ne nya throw masa na koye atenten ade ma Arsenal nkrofo ne konya corner kicks masa de na koye de masa nkrofo no am corner kicks no e pass kukro unso mu players ni nyina enam upo nim na we pia na we koba ne goalkeeper nim na we almost set pieces na hu ye pa Brentford City and so na kokoya dinama koya hu erma asset to ne game na ana branch fan Ken Lewis Potter akadana ma de boko to net erma Brentford City and Kofanateka celebration be what and so major community stadium na edin erma asset no na chances ba na Gabriel Gahes pimbi na omuji film na goalkeeper David Raya yi bono na game ni bana we masa asa kwa konya chance bia na dena ano den asa konya last chance ema goalkeeper ya fan Kaleha ekoyi bono edi free hono ma Arsenal ani ngupa anjamcho masa adena koya den enti 1-1 ana asa so etime kobo na Premier League table no mamen fatuja Senate after 26 games Mansa Obiani outstanding game will be the Akokase way outstanding game. Send a league table and see here. First 5 Arsenal or 57 points. Man City Tosumienu or 53 points. Aston Villa Etosumi and Sa or more 50 points. Manchester United Etosu 9 45 points. Chelsea Etosu Enum 44 and Liverpool Tosu Sia or more 42. And no LD4 but last 3 Premier League Senate here and West Ham United Tosu 18 or 24 points. 19 Burnley or 18 points. Wolves on 9 points and on Sunum Wetima Konya na Gokeno and Portland 22 goals. I got Thiago Masano Kwatawe or her answer Timmy Obis na Kwadai Brian Bremo and answer Bobak and answer Day. A branch of Thiago Eham Arsenal Papa Akwada Tuna na Ojansa Nimono Homuyepa Mono Etimi Ewo Gokin him 17 goals and on also Timasha and 27 Ewo Man City was 13 goals in Chanom Eddie English Premier League name and so Timabetoja na Yankom Kakra into the weekend and Sakrana Mede and Sama Efa games no so no Etimi Atoja Nene Uko PM Ewo Siri Yebenya 1 game pesa ebo AC Milan 7:45 and asa game no so ebetima kwakoto da Borussia Dortmund and so ebo 7:30 against Menso 5 our Signal Iduna Park no German Bundesliga game na Basel our Signal Iduna Park referee Tobias Vaz onon ana kwakodi game no and so French Liga yebenya Rennes omobo Paris Saint-Germain Monaco Bonant enom French Liga Oko Piema La Liga Echi Ebo Sasuna ene no 8 p.m. na game na beba so na nyambo echina Oko Piema Serie A Juventus masa big game about nyambo echina into the weekend 7:45 Serie A no Inter Milan Etna Giuseppe Meazza no man but Juventus team no sa game na basso 7:45 na referee Federico Lapina ono ana kwakodi sa game no honum Samson Benya Lazio ene Atlanta Como ene Fiorentina 2 p.m. nyambo echina ana game na basso into big game was nyambo echina no Inter ana fe Juventus team no 7:45 na uko Bundesliga yebenya Vida Bremen and China 2:30 amo Boba Munchi team no Vida Bremen abetina fie omotna Visa Stadium na omonitima ya from Bamuncha bo referee Bastien Danket ono ana kwakodi sa game no on me no de ba ya don some ede ma wo kopiem Olympic Marseille China omobo Strasbourg and 4 p.m. La Liga nyambo China Real Madrid ebo 8 p.m. omobo Real Sociedad about 5:30 at Sevilla etna Ramon Sargent Pejuan omoni Deportivo Alaves and ebe kwakobo Hitafe ebe Villarreal nyambo chinantwe e big games ebe kwakonya enso honum nyambo Sunday mamemfantu games a yebetimi akwakonya ewo Serie A nom yebenya Udine omobo Sassuolo Camoranesi ebo Genoa Parma ebo Hellas Verona ana Napoli ni Roma big game nyambo Sunday 7:45 game no Basso Sansuna uko piema mamemfantu La Liga Real Oviedo ebeba Athletic Bilbao Levante bebo Valencia Rayo Vallecano enso bebo Atletico Madrid na Mallorca bo Betis Bolampe and this weekend Barca team no enso any game and no AJ France no etimi ababe toja into the weekend Mauro Roma me details no enso timabao na Sunday England FA Cup matches and ebekwa konya Birmingham City ebo Leeds United Grimsby ebo Wolves Oxford United ebo Sunderland Stoke City ebo Fulham Arsenal ebo Wigan Athletic into one England FA Cup matches are ebetimi akosunti into the weekend matches are and obetimi basho won seminum and yetimi da tuja na yanko gamer and yetimi baso Spanish Copa del Rey mamemfa tuja se Barca head coach ya finance flick kasafa officiate no masa referee say Leberante anasora ya finance flick se enra masa officiate na enye or say enra de omu show ye ɛwɔ Riyadh Metropolitano no masa ɛyɛ ne nguaseɛ ɛde ma Spanish football yɛnkyɛ nsɛm a coach a yɛfɛ as the flake ɛde to dwa no. Okay, yabejana ya twasona yankopiem enso nsɛmfufom na wokɔ nsɛmfufom a ma memfa ntuda sɛ coach ne sɛ nneɛma ɛkɔ so no na kyɛ sɛ yɛ ninguaseɛ yɛ pa ɛde ma football ɛno ayɛ nsɛm a coach no enso ɛde ɛkɔkɔ tudwa yɛde wode yɛntie no.
And we need all of our supporters, all of our colleagues in the stadium, and we will fight. We will fight 90 minutes to
What should I say? What should I say? I think when we start with yellow cards, okay? Normally in the first action with a foul to Balde, it's a yellow card. Secure, it's just a yellow card, and I and then it's everything. It's maybe different, but he invited them to play like this, and the second yellow card was it could be. So it's totally different. But I want to, come on. It's for me. It's a mess. It's a mess like that, and they have to wait. I don't know how many minutes. 7 minutes? Was 7 minutes? Oh, come on! Come on! They find something in these 7 minutes. Okay. For me, when I see this situation, was clear no offside. But
okay, coach, and Barca coach, your finance flake console tells you, say Barca coach go, Pao Kubansi, and the ball got to neta, almost offside. Now, offside VR, it takes 7 to 8 minutes. Hey, 7 to 8 minutes. No, much almost move offside, no, almost move so much go, almost 8 minutes. Now, officiating no matter, be beer stop it, refugee monitor, VR for Casa, refugee coach, no boss, there be, Mamma San coach. Omo ya so be ba now for masa fense kohwe na masa de no 8 minutes or say a mess and a ref no consi enra na niam koye nemom or say enye over another 90 minutes was a bossa supporters ni be piem I was Spotify come now no mo so do mejima ya was game another 90 minutes and so enye over ya TNT no.
Tough result. 4-0 is a tough result, but it's not over. It's not over yet. So it's we will fight, and we need all of our supporters, all of our colleagues in the stadium, and we will fight. We will fight 90 minutes to reach the final.
Okay, also boss team no ever fighting for 90 minutes and Sakrana almost what Jimako Rem and so finals. Now Frankie the Young I boss a prayer. Now Frankie say Masa and ref not know where any day. Now was who be done a choir. Now ye player now ref is play on Uko Chani amount card will be Chadia also side in the day. Now on Okobusa reference Nadina Kosi with a Yenti Frankie the Young.
Barca's 4-0 loss to Atleti in the first leg of the Copa del Rey semi-final. Frankie, a really disappointing result. What's your immediate reaction to that?
I think it was a very poor first half from us, especially, where we didn't do the right things. We lost the balls in areas where it's dangerous, and they also they did it well in the counter, and we should have done better.
What do you think happened in that first half? Because it almost looked you guys were sort of, I don't know, maybe nervous or a bit scared when the ball came towards you guys?
I don't think we were nervous, because I think we have a team with a lot of quality and we always feel confident. But I think the problem was that we were just not good enough in certain aspects. Especially we lost the ball in very dangerous areas, and then the rest defense was not how it's supposed to be. And then against a team as Atletico, there's a lot of quality with the players up front they have, especially, then it's a difficult game.
Also, Barca team no first half, not just Barca team near man Koya, social Barca, first half for Semas, I don't know, not at the Frankie, so say, I didn't get over game, and so also Barca team no, and so Jimmy Ekoko Bobby MG, almost say, be Makoye, our second leg, you know, and some Frankie the Young added to ya. Now, young free Copa del Rey, not young copy elsewhere, just English Premier League, no Benham say Arsenal, as I by Jim says points as you know, points gap between Arsenal and Man City na about 4 points. Na Mikel Arteta and so Kasoni Declan Rice and Ra game boss on Mikel Arteta SCB ultimacy our football name Kwayomo Faso once I say Brentford City MMU game Yenti Mikel Arteta
to dominate the.
Mikel, how do you view that point on the road?
Well, a really tough place to come. We knew that very difficult to dominate the game through long periods because they are really good. They drag you to a game where anytime the ball is in and around the byline or in the channel, you put the ball out for a throw-in, and it's it's like a casino. Anything can happen, and something really bad can happen, and you have to navigate through that. I think after the first 15 minutes, we started to dominate the game. It started the second half really well. The first 20-25 minutes, they scored the goal, and from there we lacked more composure, I think, to maintain the ball better, to play in the right areas, to stay more disciplined, because we started to give a lot of unnecessary free kicks away and with bad clearances, and allow the ball in the channels and start to generate set pieces, and they are really, really good at it, so credit to them as well, for sure.
That first 15 minutes, did you make errors that are quite uncharacteristic of your Arsenal side?
Oh, no, it's part of the game. Sometimes you don't start that well, and sometimes it's great to the position as well.
You made the switch at half-time for Martin Odegaard. Was that tactical or injury?
Yes, it was tactical. Yes, I think we needed a different kind of profile in the manner that especially they were pressing, and we started really, really well in the second half.
And then at the end, as you said, it felt like either team could have won that and either team could have lost it.
Yeah, we had a massive chance at the end with a 1v1 all through for Guy Martinelli, but it didn't meant to be.
4 points the difference now. How much attention do you pay to this?
Well, the same that I was used to pay 2 or 3 weeks ago. We have to do our job, and we're going to have to come to all these places the same like the rest of the team, and we know how tough it is, and you have to be at your best.
Mikel Arteta say 4 points na kanamasa and said I won yehu masa nya de bi ehunamum e wasansa press no so mo yo madwuma sanso no so mo uni mo games aka no e ya de no o metimi akwakanamum say e 4 points na sa de say be 3 weeks ago masa o man na lead nti enche da nyehu sa na Declan Rice and so kasa o say masa o game na dia
It's been a goal, just frantic at the end, and a point. How do you reflect on that? Because the players look disappointed going in, but still a valuable point.
Yeah, valuable point. I think the game was split up probably into different halves. I think they probably had the better first 20 minutes, and we was on top going up to half-time. Started the second half really well. We went 1-0 up, and then they piled the pressure on. That's the Brentford way, and they're really effective at it. They can get to your goal in less than 4 passes. They play long balls. Igor holds it up really well. They get corners, throw-ins, and we was defending really well. And in the end, we should defend the goal better. But we've also had another chance at the end to win it. So look, it's disappointing, but Brentford are an amazing team, and this is a really tough place to come. So look, we take the point, we keep it moving.
Noni with a brilliant goal, keeping the air to deliver that. But what makes them so hard to score against?
I think the way they set up, I think.
Oh, you trust on the Queen Massa, the Carras and the Casana. What I say, or so much so much my focus now. Other games, Doma Jimmy Aqua Cobana, Bibia Jimmy Akoye, Ediama Ansa, Bobo Komasa. I don't know, I could say points number 3 points, and you're over the bed, almost Bibiano, Ebe Jimmy Akoye, Ediama Tuma, you're from Arsenal, in general, Mika, Ateta, and any boys, no, Echo could dear. Ye pa no bianim say I did the Brentford City masa anko funny stop bon bo pa masa enya asem ketwa na ukopia mu a ma memfa tuda na Manchester aka no ansane team a ye from Man City ade no eya ye hu Man City next game obofie against Newcastle United Etihad Arsenal kwa way to Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal quite way to Tottenham. Man City, City Buffy against Newcastle.
Newcastle cannot be trusted. And Arsenal so
Arsenal Tottenham fee.
So Tottenham so nya idea sir.
The London derby.
Okay, so I'm so asake new coach. Is a new coach bounce in the fat the na se be ha.
Be ha dream.
Na ombo wie
obia next game. Arsenal Bofie against Chelsea.
Emirates. Who send a file?
Leeds Bofie against Man City.
Leeds City.
Yes, and also a tricky game.
Now after that one is so.
Game BM.
I think Arsenal call Brighton then.
Yes, Brighton Bofie against Arsenal. Now Man City Arsenal against Nottingham Forest.
Yes. Okay. Then the next one I may say.
BM West Ham Everborn Man City
West Ham City.
Yes, West Ham Fie.
City versus West Ham.
Now Arsenal bought Everton.
And it's a tricky game.
Emirates.
A tricky game.
Omuria Man City and Crystal Palace. The one said Mahu postpone.
But they do Omutim Beshe. Saturday and a bear Saturday me boy.
I was so.
But I'm from a share baby. Okay.
It's no the only and no postpone.
Now I'm being a boy.
I take no answer the anyhow. Which means
I'm a boy Africa fan.
Yes, it's sanity. No more coba.
But the next 4 games, at least 1 million.
Yeah, my young 4 games.
No cry,
no cry. Okay. It's wow to wow. It's copa. And we are the 4 bar. San Franco media in such a Friday. What I say. Obetina and watch it be BM. Obezoyan Centronia. And I was so burana or coach will be a kama. It's copa mencha cosmos nepaka or more paradise gas airport runabout. Paka cosmos Mr. Dia. Controller boys in Alaji, Mamenchi Omo boy, and a crazy mobile, and so a buakwa, copper, Mamenchi Omina. All right, and Raname Baname soft being me Casano Pano, okay, or that's not fun. Okay, I'm not catching the city do much the Momo pass. As a or that on Timina Club, it's not coming always super. In general, again, yes, another Prophet David Okutu, or no, Christ Interceders Church, I would dance to my but tell me, most for no mobile come back. Copa ding. So, maybe Bassa team Tony Cruz casting before Bassa team no. But Chief Monet Basuna for anyone. I won't tell you. Copa Bassa team no formation a year. Me fan say, a dear almost said ye. But formation na Bassa Bono. A year, when a Timo yo gooda, say I know the bayo. Team behind good say I know the bayo. Okay. You know what I meant, Mary David. Let me trust no grammar heavy. Let me ask. No coach can that off for and say, hey, and who that time I'm be go na VAR. I'm say 4-1. I say VAR. Ko ne bad dia. Kemenya hope. The referee na Muhammad Amaso. Also offside. 8 minutes. Copper. The referee na Muhammad Amaso. Never be red card. Oh, Charlie. I found the iPhone 1 Nikuta ya nice. Where AC5. Where is AC5. Aye. Okay. And so you saw iPhone 7. Baumu. Okay. FABBR. That's okay. All right, Javi Praise Computers and so ewo Bantmana. Javi Praise there. Ewa na yinyina no. Ya koto ye niema. Open laptop, desktop. Ninya abekwa konye bi Javi Praise Computers. Na aye kama dia mapa meso se unze laptops ni desktop ye kama asem no. Bia bi wo akota emwo. But Javi Praise niema no se we no ye niema dana akwamu a original ones no dia ba. So also happen accessories so besa ton bi dia ma na se bia wo dia se na pese repair so I be repair dia ma. Wo be ton ye ho, wa me ton ye ho. Na sa se pese repair so a ye decide ma we nyina. E wo Javi Praise Computers aso ye projectors wo ho. Obese be installation ma wo say ye schools and schools am use projectors nya no ye betima ton bia ma betima sa ba be installation so dia ma into the me wiam the number betu dia no afre na na ye dijuma ensorin so mu project no ye be say mo fa meda Jeffrey Praise na ye ne mu nisa adwuma yi network and internet accessories nso ye obi onom ye the CCTV cameras dia ba and in accessories and a betima sa ba installation no e dia ma na before say be installation ye be survey who baby or said the cameras in the ball before crashes Javi Praise so about the installation the amount ye juma dia ye didn't make sure say ye the right in the amount sana Javi Praise pretty it's mess so when you need your camera
camera ne say ebo fie ne say obi ba wo dan no ho woni nam ho ba bi kwa wutimi say wo abrechi kwati nipa ko din kombo say masa wo pede wa ha mutimi communicate ni nya no ye JV Praise computers na dia by the fire screen televisions aba monitors and so de bia ba be guo enye no nko original home use phones iPads any tablets nya no me kan for JV Praise computers and so e dia maw ana enye no nko ye sign set up ICT lab the my institution be say schools hospitals churches law firms media houses ni nyanso betimi asset up lab di amamo enti se wutie mi a community na wo mu no nyame ato nsam a ye bibi mo ye ICT lab mo o ye ohene make us be aton sase ni bi adia scanner wanya ni bi no fire ICT lab enima o community eno nso betimi aboa ye pambo bia hu se nana ba ye wa ya de bi o impact community no ya de a obi ani beje mo nam se nei ICT labs no pa because the way we are see konsa ma we na ma we are so bie pa network and internet installation so ye bi some de kan to guarantee obi a mfene ni nchim your accounting software for all businesses Windows ya ba upgrade di amount ana o computer no pese konen ya upgrading so a ya ba upgrade and also at the amount you update Windows you upgrade computers and so the amount after sales services and a nationwide delivery so our Jeffrey Praise computers as a free consultations here your Bantama High Street your Ben GNTC your Unity House and a dish anymore for Jeffrey Praise computers our 0244 026203 0244 026203 na when the Jeffrey Praise computers are din komo Sky FM so nya 20 years na 20 years ayenyen yamfa ni agro kwenti Sky FM fitness walk in airbaso on the 6th of March ana sa dwumadie enso airbaso a enya agudie kura na on the 6th of March no ye nante ya fa kumase monten so atenetene ya pom na the Sky FM yenie ni nyina ye se ye tonsa e dia frɛ enyumakuo companies asana making ya to say their free schools school for churches law firms media houses mo ampesa money nantinya because yenwan mo associations groups keep fit class and a fan class nya ya to say their free bia say yanya 20 years intine ya to say their free individuals na mo menyina yen kamum na yen nantem fa kumase monten so na dwumadie open chemu bia ni afre number we 0243 883210 0243 883210 na one yedi nkomana ene enchemu bia nso yetumi esan edi amount anaso frɛ 0557 337981 0557 337981 na eno nso atumi ene akasa na ene opese wo so yasene nso a yetumi ama wo so atuma ba beso asene bibia no ai commenti ni nyina no sika FM fitness worker eba so nyame boa dwumadi nso semdi ka on the 6th of March ana sa dwumadi we nso eba so na roses aroma so yasene roses there woni edidie roses aroma roses woni obi edidie airport runabout woni eche dichem so no woni obi edidie na Valentine Ameka Valentine's no crancho ne ehia because it's say 14th what say Valentine's Day now Rosie say beto eye pizza baako oto pizza baako a ni acho pizza baako buy one get one free pizza baako ni acho baako a Roses aroma omo pizza no so e de ye papa o se pizza no kroma se o de wo pe pizza no what the pizza o kroma se a ubetima ga say awe mu pizza nye de but Roses no me so bonne say Roses aroma pizza at the year enti meso say ko ne koto pizza ba ko ne ncho ba ko free airport runabout ne wo enye no ko sevo banku tilapia with red green and black pepper nyan so be sanya bi fried stir with fried stir and as a chicken stir fried with jollof na any obetima fried rice beef stir fried with jollof so na fried rice ni nya bisa ho and after so yes a assorted jollof fried rice jollof with chicken jollof with beef spaghetti na benya biato and yes saying a breakfast it comes with milk your salad and so Mr. For Roses 0542 836899 0542 836899 into Valentine's Day ewana obian so edidie zap mineral water so odwaman so a ɛno ne ɛnom abom sɛ yɛmene ato so kama paa cause zap no deɛ no ne nsu paa ɛnɛ Happy Fountain Limited diaba we know zap mineral water na premium quality premium quality bottle and the isa water yeah na sui just register and a certified water production company and a zap mineral water na mesro ye kazap wansem chewa zap no the process no under strict hygienic condition and a day zap no a purified, a very purified. It's a modern technology and they are now packaging no crano, a high quality. The packaging no crano is only zap on a ZAP, 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 and no any account for them say in the soccer word no party, uko ye. Na yamfa zap answer viwa. Catch on say oh sorry ako because zap they say no beer can once mukruma say zap ni so yen na ya jatum inti meso say standard board ajatum Food and Drug Authority so ajatum e so a asem bie ni ho na ope dodo na atu so a okotafuni road adus bekwa akonya bia to ana akwa to so high school junction so ANS bekwa akonya bia to on bekwa akonya bia tu ma menka na sa ana mother location so okronom and so Evlos bekwa akonya bia tu na open information bia e de fast up and one phone number we 0534 291828 0534 291828 na leswa so alezwa me kan for alezwa di ama no pese
de wona alezwa si otiesho no okse mencha na nyame adma kwasi ada no so obo all red so say that high kotoko fan so na de ko church and enjoying the lesson
7:30 in Chalezwa
okay
alezwa and partners
alezwa
yes inti alezwa okay wo say de kura kan na say nya agudi kura alezwa no you just say say the yana Jeffy Priest can so say unnim woni Yesu na namu a unsu atemuda so woni alezwa na namu a say alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages there masa simple easy to get inti alezwa no say nei say what be a shop now be so ton alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages na say woni alezwa masa go shop no because alezwa na ton sa anima we nyina they say what be a shop now ton sa anima we bi na on alezwa ho alezwa de ne bo ne sai wo fom teniye pa de ma alezwa dan so na me ka che no omodos na okruma say ba alezwa de ne ebo ne wo fom enti say nei say on retaili mboko apeso ye wholesale na alezwa and partners ne betima boa ama onso betima business anya sika gu botom alezwa wo keo oben lancer wo de onya du ba bia lancer wo sese no a na wo de fa alezwa say alezwa we mame direction no oben lancer sa eben methodist keo methodist sa ben omunti oben onso mini oben omo we bia so on person ba ira wo de fa main street no say wo kodo tamen so wo de nya du lancer chemist side wo na fa alezwa na alezwa nso ema the just a location e hono to alezwa na e be say a minute walk na wadu alezwa ho ntimi so ne number ni nie 0208 951375 0208 95 1375 meso ensa doko ensa mu odin ensa din o person san mi nu bia enei se wo ye party wo ye wedding wo ye yie ensa we ne de serve ase ni nyina de bi serve ase alezwa na benya bia to no ho ebo no so ye anaso wo bie shop ana wo ton sa ne ma we ya aya alezwa na wo ko no ho nam se ebo no eye yie pa it was natural juice enso e wo dwama so it was natural juice won se ade ba ko wo wi ase pa se enei yen health say here nti se wan nya de natural adwene kenke ice kenke bebre kruma sei ana sobolus bebre nipa bebre na ye bi obo akwa ye man kwan obo akwa Food and Drug Board for nyintum ana ode nhwani mu na ye beso nim pe but he was there no afan fidiem empanifo agiatum FDF agiatum Standard Board for agiatum enti it was natural juice no ana make am for them now omo ice kenke omo sobolu inti dwumadi bia wudi bia no obehia sa ice kenke bi anase sobolo ni bi na dia serve ase it was and a bit my bro ti say me so teminka bi ateminka no pa bia no for it was omo ashtown hayao ashtown Asante New Town haya no mo omuni achi omuni nungu baby a Asante New Town no mo me so number ne 0542 953705 0542 95 3705 and 0273 13 00 00 0273 13 00 now when it was natural juice and some penny for the coming to madam the 6 work but that's a fitness work 6 match and now good you cry
and that's 13th intercat 3 weeks na quite a Friday
now what you mean I said
kopa me yanya potential client be tene
okay
me come case
okay
I am on plan na work na ma for so mbeba yeah per numbers more than 1,000 plus yeah 20 years anniversary kopa in that form and that form now na kura be 14 years me nka o ma me ya ifrim for the station for 20 good years e bi ba egu but ejina na so 20 years they are nyamia yebi or celebrate
all the people fear for Arsenal football team whereby we Arsenal fans we don't fear nothing about the league because we know our team what you are saying is that I say we will win the league because we can win the league with goal difference head to head point difference, and now Arsenal is leading with 4 points. So why? God bless Arsenal, God bless Sika Sports Crew, God bless Ghana. Greetings to all Baptist congregation and the entire Donina community. And final one to my wife, Mrs. Susan Apia, Big Dreams Fan Club. So for somewhere that if you don't say good morning to the entire Sika Sports Crew. Also God bless you guys. In Tanya de Ononso, Eddie Abano Pewezo say, also hey. It shocked me. Anyway, good morning. I also thank God it's Friday. I'm Evangelist Captain Thomas Sankara Sukwa. In fact, Barcelona has disgraced us. Arsenal also hasn't won the game against Brentford, but there is still vim and hope to win the EPL. Come this Sunday at Babayara, we will show us that every club can beat Kotoko, but not us. We will show them that we play soccer on the field and not with our mouth. Fabulous. The dream is on. Okay, Thomas Sankara so there. And I will say, good morning, Sports Master. It was a sad night for the Blaugrana. Listening to sports this morning has become extremely difficult. How are we going to overturn this score line? Atamfo Nyayen. Don't even know what to type. Let me end here. Good morning to Nanama of Abisim, Mr. Du, and a same message when so a day Abba. When so say amazing performance by Ademola Lookman in yesterday's Copa del Rey semi-final match against Barcelona to help Atletico Madrid win the first leg by 4-0. I hope Arsenal are not at it again to seek another second place in 4 consecutive seasons with 13 games to end the EPL season. Best of luck to Dortmund, AC Milan, Leverkusen, Kaiser Chiefs, Inter Milan, Ajax, Marseille, Al Nassr, Napoli, Mamelodi Sundowns, Real Madrid, and Sandegodoko in their respective matches today, over the weekend, respectively. Mr. Gideon and the free Bremen Eugene so a day Abano pay. And I will also say, I was a good morning, Sports Master, and your crew. Let Thiago forget we are Barcelona. Let Thiago forget we are Barcelona. Okay, I'm supposed to let Thiago not forget, but any achievement if you be minded, let Thiago not forget. Okay, also listen to you from my corner. The least said about Arsenal, the better. Arteta will definitely be sacked after the season because my pep is winning the league. But for Amorim, in case I meet him around, so I'm around about or KGTR Dubai, it won't be good for him. We the real Joseph from Saudi Arabia. But you
yes, I do not. Jiri so bibia we say na no pay and so ehwe me sure say has name Kotoko will certainly take a clue from and the Atletico de Madrid Barcelona, especially Kotoko, because for years Oma dominated has megwa. It is the same thing for Barcelona. Last season 4 games of Atletico de Madrid boy now move back and Atletico de Madrid to here then a far draw. The rest were wins at the man that is Barcelona and the Endra na make us so here from that backdrop Now how Barcelona is here handle Atletico de Madrid. Now how Barcelona is here improving the squad. Now how Barcelona teams any form of woman. Now compare Atletico de Madrid and boss. May be difficult. Say Atletico de Madrid omit me adding I share that's Barcelona despite playing home. But Andra Ejumano is here at my that is Barcelona. The who is a first goal aba, second goal at Twaso. Third goal at Twaso, na fourth goal so I about the count. Akwa so only be our area. Na wa hawa another crew be there. Was so said you be see be anya day in see bumukume. We be kono tie bumukume a ebeya kubetima bono kra Twaso because the moment of bumukume no hona oba be dey oba be dane abo any. That was what happened to Atletico Madrid. And Andra Diego Simeone had prepared himself very well, making sure that he will face Barcelona squarely with their own game plan. For me, it is not a surprise because since initial the kind of football Andra Obo up against Barcelona, na Obo. They now Obo and say being very, very wide on the pitch. No making sure that Obo call for ball retention and then ball passing. No making sure that Obo hit it up with a direct pass in the anymore at the ama ahead that is the guys in Tendra in his 4-4-2 approach and no abono you could see at a point there would be a few nimuka kraka at the ama Barcelona who make sure say the midfielders in the players no and balloon ball any day and Franco which is that of Atletico de Madrid but on make keep possession no one make sure say on me surprise Barcelona with their passing range with their ball retention no man make sure say enya dia on be lose ball easy at the ama that is Barca and the moment how be yes no we keep the ball we make sure say on pass ball no and Franco when you are playing Barcelona obo a high liner mighty man so that is how he made sure say he will take charge of the midfield. Now how did he make sure say he will get the goals? On in very well Barcelona about the high line of which it has been at the Adaho at the ama that is Hansi Flick. Into the picture with my bullets. Do I say or set it up the number 9 in an offside position? Babono, enya dey be call directly to the number 9. Normally, say unya ball retention no, now to unya passing accuracy ni e won finfin a, who release pass na in prempi no, or say pass near there, go straight to the number 9, who would make a run either behind the defender or in front. So through pass no say no say there, echo. But this time around, or planting the number 9 in an offside position. Me patcho, who go in Facebook page, we who asema me there, me king. So on our screen is the number 9 of that is Atletico de Madrid in an attack. The high line of Barcelona has been breached, but this time around, pass no anchor the number 9 called the wings. Baby, the right side, the attacking option. Let's go to Madrid. No, it's the moment I pass in Mekoha. The other one, onside. Guillermo Simeone, onside. No, it means to say, you're finding the pace up front, and then the number 9 and offside. No. Would then be in an onside position. It is in the 3 games in Yana, 3 goals na Bayern, Dudonano were from the right side of the attack that is Atletico de Madrid. It was we're finding a way, and it's not even again a surprise because this year I've seen the likes of Osasuna. Yes, I didn't. We are quite unfortunate. Omudiano Intimia and they up a win and Fama in the La Liga, but Simeone has done this thing and they 4 goals and on the Ama Barcelona. In the history of Diego Simeone as the manager of the Atletico de Madrid, this is one of the first of a winner over Barcelona. The kind one called the normal Atletico de Madrid philosophy say your name say yebo and then the tosuminu with me BT Barcelona the ancient ni baje oh this winner or the kind of records more day as a football manager. What they did to Barcelona was so beautiful, and Barcelona couldn't have a remedy to it. Now, Obibi I Barcelona board this season, yeah, beja to me say, yes, Lamine the star man. Lamine do baby our conjure magic, you know. But mighty man, the world leader I am maybe Mekan Rafinha. So ni Barcelona game moi, no mobre. So Barcelona missing Rafinha was at a point that means almost missing Rafinha in the game, because when it comes to the press, I need say Barcelona in terms of putting pressure on the opponents. I am primping Rafinha in the Hansi Flick system on the head. Started that is the press, and also in Kodan channel the absence of Pedri, seeing Marc Casado, seeing Fermin Lopez, and then also seeing Frankie de Jong. The absence of Pedri, and also Barcelona would have loved to have had him in this game. So in addition to how Hansi Flick now taking that risk, the absence of these two guys, and so they be a mighty man affected that is Barcelona. And then I enjoyed how the system of Simeone was working. Now auditing Barcelona for 4 goals. Now with the controversy of offside nearby, of late I am in person made delve deep into a game, so na offside now you be a banner the day. Into here Chelsea game, no camera analysis only least the near 2-2. Lead second goal, there was a handball controversy because I am who to say these are things that happens in the game. And my game no see them AFA. But of late Barcelona 4 years for be a mighty man. Anytime you Bobby or Lusu and also me they tend directly to go to the referee. Say referee I'm more good officiating. Okay. Arabia, I think they should look at it and that more applauding what Atletico de Madrid did. No more good losers and so on. Now game back when now make us say yet then or said or for the 3 maximum was Arsenal. Because that City winning, it's not points not closely in. It's not your says Arsenal could walk Brentford and Rana make us any Brentford of Thomas Frank, any Brentford of Johan Wieser, any Brentford of Calvin Shardy. Then Brentford of Brian and Mbuemodia also Arsenal to me finding a way of getting the 3 maximum points in as much as any very difficult at the Yama home, and that with the winner City in no say motivation at the that is the Arsenal. No cry Omukujina game the first half was very, very difficult for them, but the crime is so Arsenal managing Manoni Madrid Beden Ebenyago. Now so I have Brentford at the back of my yard who this season pan how they defend set pieces. I'm making sure say do not allow you to dominate them when it comes to set pieces. Whilst I only defend set pieces, I'm also taking advantage of air set pieces, which is the long throws and then even the corner kicks a bed or almost side. And no any other almost side you see you up against Arsenal. Into Arsenal, you need to say about a set piece or utilize it in a smart say the forest in your goa obey you swear no the 3 maximum points. Brentford and you could see say Brentford were also very, very, very determined. I'm blocking Arsenal passing lanes. I'm making sure say I'm mad declare rice in your coin and bring the 18-yard box and they are there no more or more. So one can notice at a point not shot on target because you just have to prevent the passing lanes. Make sure say over blockade declare rice so I'm bring the 18-yard box. Just make the midfield choke for that is Arsenal and no any idea Brentford here you see here. But what I'm happy at the Arsenal and they say in as much as a game near difficult they still manage to find the back of the net. In as much as a game difficult all man say lose the 3 maximum points and no any idea manage here at the that is Arsenal. Ubusamia as a pundit and as an analyst made a immediately say Arsenal will still win that is the EPL this season because the inconsistencies are a free City, the inconsistencies are a free Liverpool more than a mighty man. I know a thing say Omelusu that is the EPL title, but they will have to be doing more. With the 13 matches I can sure. So we've gotten to this point. Senior can Arsenal the second for 4 consecutive times, Menya sure so with the 13 matches I can win these 4 times when the second it be a draw no more that is position that, but I'm sure they will motivate themselves and they pick up that is the next match. When the next match is now I can yet a mu and sheda and yet dim farmer Arsenal so to compare on that is City Diana and I'm sure Mikel Arteta and then the boys and they've gathered enough experience to make sure that they'll be picking up these 3 pointers when we tomorrow the EPL title into the weekend's big match near Bakope Inter Milan and then also that is Juventus. Christian Hibu Kra Copa. So called the Italian Serie A and more. He is dominating in terms of wins and then also that is performance. Or only the any from the Club World Cup. We nyani and the room early part of the season. Now struggle kakra how to find his team's rhythm, how to make sure so when you're starting 11, that is Christian Kivu. But along the lane, he has been able to pick up all these things and already. Or like so the Italian Serie A now Inter Milan matter, mighty man. Or dominating with wins, and then our options as I won't feel our options are then anymore. Same as that is the back line. And see up against Juventus, I'm sorry inconsistent in terms of picking results and then performance. And I mean, sure at home Juventus beat me aqua disturb that is Inter Milan. Into BBR it is a double chance for that is Inter Milan. And then Pisa AC Milan. I'm seeing the AC Milan getting the 3 maximum points, but I will not come that easy because it is an away game, and in away games AC Milan let's struggle somewhere there. I'm gonna pick it up that is 3 maximum points. But once again, I'll just go and sit and enjoy Adrian Rabiot, Luka Modric in that midfield that is AC Milan. So AC will be picking up the 3 maximum points up against that is Pisa. Chelsea will win up against that is Hull City. Paris Saint-Germain would have to get the 3 maximum points up against Rennes. And on that game, if you want to be safe, just go for a double chance at the man that is Paris Saint-Germain.
We will say Copper Kumasa Zandoko beats Hasufuk on Sunday. Fabulous is the best. You teach my mother, my daughter from Pomanso Felix, and my mother Auntie Mary of Jeninso. Filippo the free break Kasim. And they were to say good morning Copper. Yesterday was sad for Barcelona fans. Poor defense and also dear what the other crying too.
A huge task the man Hans Flick. Say Atletico Madrid with this kind of results in the first leg and TMP final in their history say you are playing a game and now Copa share Otwana monitoring Atletico 1 Barcelona will come back 2 Barca Abeba 3 then 4 and Adimu Lukman enjoy the life at ATM 2 games or so goals and what fitted so well into the team. Say we will be now on share at least 100 Abacas and Diego Simone. So we coach now for players say bar now over joining or the impact bar and my happy no matter the amount of the toy you know Ecuador for now he's enjoying and 4-0 Barca can win at New Camp, Bacopa. 5 unanswered goals and Sana were qualified. 4 goals and Sana all the time extra time and penalties. A huge time. And me sure say in the second leg, Diego Simeone knowing the score so 4-0 no, and ko body obo and ra win home no. Obo for new old ways or New Camp with me. So as I cannot try to you break it time. The second leg very interesting. Say more kind of speak because I'm class Roman. Say you better let me about now. Say this time around, Simone Ebekone be otimianya a trophy for Atletico Madrid. Yesterday, interesting game at Brentford. At a point in time, it was Arsenal. Madrid goal. I blame the goalkeeper. Because some pull out in a banner. Not anticipation with Jim. Then he wanted to chase the ball. And Maduka Yusu Nyansa said no. A course here with me as and probably with free banner. Or 10 year corner. Or dive where but you could see there. Now hands no blame goalkeeper for this ball. He followed the ball. He followed the ball and come to do.
So that was the direction of the ball.
Ball back, yes. Ball between Sana, keeper Biabedi, but I think he went too extreme to that side.
Okay. Quantum. Sanakopa, I found
ball between Sabia.
Sana. Good goalkeepers perform the license. All old references are. Ojem fifi kakra, the obey. Because a ball bit here a dangerous than say a bobon 9. Sin etino. The boy, who says on the night ball. And the time of Duke head, you could see as a goalkeeper, he tries to be save ball, but never net. And me pair the Brentford reaction after some talk for me. bombarding Arsenal 18 with crosses, the throw-ins. Arsenal were defending. On the move, set pieces. No, so almost on the same crop. Copa nearly said board will be as an results themselves a draw. The last 10 minutes of the game, Northern Brentford in a winning goal. And Arsenal, Gabriel, and Arsenal fan be a Encodanas, Copa. Sabo now didn't train the body, and in a block with and yet defend the be a way intelligent. Oh, yes, because at that point, no one there on yet. And Ghana, no officer Ghana by channel. Then the guy decided to place the ball. And so to see a year, the arm ni na, the sana corner trap position. A save ball na a corner kick. No, I think the and the bet copper this game also the Biana American Arsenal fans if is more pressure. Now your boy FA Cup weekend until the league matches be about 21st. You are playing your biggest rival on in city, one city. About Tottenham. No, Bake, you know a new coach, but you coach it. Not team in the first game. You know how the players behave. No. Spurs neighborhood. And Emirates. Spurs neighborhood. So Emirates are coming. Me. On say so all Thomas Spurs a whole do City 2-2 no. As that's the in the league America. League number so.
It was after a cup match.
After cup matches no. City babo Newcastle. City betina ifi abo Newcastle. Then Arsenal ebabo Tottenham Spurs. And unim the Adawa Montem. Tottenham bet stop Arsenal. Now City are close. I bet on bet double to not Tottenham Street so more than say because omoji the Europa League, you know. And on the Copa Tottenham team, you know. Omo on and off there. But when omo element almost more games, you know, Arsenal Sada Tottenham's in the North London. But a big situation we say in the last 6 games, Arsenal really just 2 the Premier League matches. Copa for a team is up chasing now your champion. The last 6 games, the English Premier League, Arsenal was just 2 wins. And when you do set games, who throw it away? A Baba handle. So I'm now at a face, Tama equalizer and a buy and in the finals. On you happy. But it's 4 points. 4 points maximum 2 games. The next draw or defeat, that's how the pressure remember. The next draw or defeat for Arsenal, City bet win with 13 games to go. And Arsenal, next one goal situation with that 20 something under Ferguson. No only demand you 12. People thought Arsene Wenger had a trophy maybe. 8 matches to go. The both season here, then Manchester United were champions. And once again, Arsenal, at a point in time, it was 11 points. Now it's 4. More Aston Villa did because you know me, he can't fight for the title until more than 7. But with Manchester City, with Guardiola inconsistency, any poor position ever since joining the Premier League last season. Atata and a boy or any chin, but if Sebelomo are joining team, no, they want to win the EPL. Sebelomo EPL title, about joining the likes of Amatemu. How many Ghanaians now away EPL title?
The last season, I think they've won 3 also now.
Arsenal.
Say, and what any day?
It was a league game.
Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford.
Brentford on board draw. And before Brentford, now Omaboy, Sunderland, I saw. and no massage Leeds United before Sunderland. There's only 2 wins out of 3 I'm born. And na Omasabo this team Man you are losing. There's a storm 2 wins out of 4. And no Masa Abo Forest Abo draw. There's a 5 now.
2 wins out of 5.
Okay, Liverpool there's a 6
games. How we need to? Once Belgium baby omo dan ntino.
Anka wadwin.
Wo adwen koso.
7:30 Sports.
Yeah, some.
This
is the time they are supposed to win matches.
To stretch the lead, because in the EPL Copa, you say, "Obetu akobo ebi a wins or obet testable."
City panye, omo matches bi omo de ye anka bana anka masans na okra o.
And all things being equal, I know so can. I know so can.
Okay.
Our the days the EPL they be call
Leberante Sports.
All right, we will say watching live from Adenta, Accra, and Kofi Iniesta Wusun no, and Kwame Adumaku say watching the show live at Ashton. Was it good morning, Copper? Was I tip Kotoko to beat House of Folk come Sunday? And no yet the honor so the abana. Any say Franco bidding Koma Kairia. Na erede aka nyina nso ato so da me na Friday ntia basi ya ko se Franco Media Institute na ni pani kese no adi nkomo na ya hwede ono nso e wode mai unse obaso yin sentwe ni mapapa de na se Franco Media Institute na do ni che na opani ya boa na wani swade hu ni nyina no nso atumi abamtie ni pani kese ni nkomo wi a erede aka nyina nso so say Franco Media Institute.
Leberante yes chair with you for living na sa akwa baby say Franco Media Institute. Yes admission as CBM. Thankfully almost all the guys are moving na purpose immediately. Omo attachment are already on attachment. Obi also we are or say if you into person boy juma kakra yema be 6 months and son was starting attachment and also omo it me yes ade na de momo na obon ho oboaboan ho and son akoye attachment na say Franco Media Institute no we make sure say even baby abekwa attachment no ye hwe wo adwuma wo ye baby awoti na ya pe a station ebebo e de amount obi wo ha wo teacher ni na enso aba besua sports intino sano na ya pe radio station almost main sports no omo na najo ana enwumre na do call for attachment so that you benefit. Okay. At least we know the system until we make sure that you be place your boys no very well and ladies no very well. Now omo konso yinya omo sa kwa e fetchri o monitor ehwe senior omo ACA eno na ma say Franco Media Institute unique. Me no ka say at least mo 2 students are omo media school bi o baby e wodin pa. And so antintam okoye no practical no nim na ni so e book sem ko obi a comedian school you be say so or an attachment or NADMO office obi won municipal assembly office enye central adwuma na o ye no mpacho nti ye de a direct training meant to prepare you for the job market. A direct training the first 2 months no obey courses ni na no broad base. After the 2 months, they will give you a chance to specialize. Now, you will be also specializing in 2 areas. In Tibia, also media, may program hosting and newscasting. Obviously, sports and DJing. Obviously, now the good thing is after the first 2 months, you have a fair idea of what each one of them know. The TM party, no, so no, ya cancel as to what you can do, and no, ya say Franco Media Institute, and that is my area. Intenya me problem. The term say Franco Media Institute, and Kumasi Bantima, the National Health Insurance Office, no, any dinhe ni mu pay Bantima Quantimpono so. Now, dear operation for Inani Dinkomo. Now, Jinchemu, your telephone number is 0557 853 another 853 0557 853 and now say 0244 70 5112. That's it. 0244 70 5112. Vodafone down for the person friends so our line is 0505 44 91 44.
Yes.
44
91 44. Magic number.
That's the magic number. Friend, many any komo. Enya dey say wo ba no school fees no form. Emu achi e be say our payment plan no atu ya ne kakra. Any problem. The good thing is that a chronic person hostel or better hostel or any problem. Makasa ye pe ena ye studio na ye open to the students at all times. Abaso will be sure the man kwan na oni afidie ni nijuma. Nyese studio no ya tum teacher no be da ye ko practicals na yakobi na nipa mienu pe akotana waye. Obewie no na ontumi nya hwee. Eno no nya ade a ebeboa. Menka na da imati hey. So man a chance that one day be so maybe be oh I see that's lovely. That's lovely. Who say was ready? Yes. I will grab a born about say. I see. Yes, I shall admission I say for more photography and video production. Photography and video production. Yes, I shall say. In terms of my banuma beji admission. Some person who camera handling. Send you be pictures. I edit na FFF. You be video. Why edit video? No, the graphics be good so near there. Me pacho. For them. So for now, because a social media publicist, and also we are a TV station, or your cameraman, open so out the bay with Juma, Nanya, Usu, Usia, and we photography and video production, and also say Franco Media Institute. But your forms in a 50 Ghana cities and Tom. Hostel facility no 6 months in and a bonnet from 500. No what you are. What it say near Canigidi now tired bed do ya wouldn't say a primary born agent or but the fees in that form. And we say Franco Media Institute. Minka Sanche, we Chechenia now we're jumanti to me my regular. Now beba weekends are your weekend lectures or weekend lectures on Saturdays and about 8 near started. No point we are 2:30. Ye be ready be an uncle. Sunday, Ubaqua sorry upon 1 p.m. No report, no be 2 hours, 4 hours at Waso. 5 no upon Indian be free breakum and a teaching man, Eba. Or 5 no we are no quadia no at Waso Conejuma. Saturday anopa, no wichinum, giddy, add value to yourself.
Yes.
We a teacher near Pacho Bra because teachers we are naturally good talkers.
Yes.
In Mkasa, until we are and trade my only problem. Wakwa sofu school when you swadi no say obey radio evangelist bra waso na kra na oni na da bia obe instrument obo modern add value to sofu fane bra.
Yes.
Na yentete no na nso so ka say asore no jume dey so ko akwada ni dibu asore dey asore no nso atumi aye e dey amani ni asem ni tie 0244 70 5112 0505 44 91 44. No, for Franco Media Institute, your bedroom so near Manchester. But as a Leberante.
All right, Sir Franco, Miss Medasina. Okay. Your beckons a young camera, but your bar. Yedi I cannot say Franco Media Institute, the message will be Uncle Bantima, High Street 1 or Muntina, Wakwa Jinti, no Metima Bontiaba. If you are not Edmond or Southward and the room with the local stories, your base, Yana, the I cannot to us.
I can't hold kwa Dan Pabadin Kugu. Now say my innocent trust soon, yes, I see a phone. I'm more feeling chamber back. Nankunim dear bay and dear. Ghana Methodist are sorry. Carving to Muameko. As for Penny Henry, Ampawa Sidon and Chess, was to empire fashion Brenner drew ho. I am Bible Cassini Radia Qua. I could sit down on the DNA. Or Jeff Busumi, Bishop Peter and Sabonswa, or the right way Christian Center on a Casafu. na die no so ni eba e free soro nyom ohaduonu baako ntemu baako ni mienu ehia yawo da ne fiada etwa to obosumi mu da etoso aduonu nsia ne aduonu nso anapa no wotwempa mu kosi awia prem to bre ewa mekom Calvary Methodist asafo ene baba yara agudi bia no di animhye no odo ho ato nim de no nyansa so anya yie odi ebusuan hye ye bi achi ankosi hwe edan nyame ono die onu hwamoda sene so se baba kase mfa ho ne asori awoko anaku awom obia baby baba kase ho asem chewe adwumayefo baby da di ho danse chewe fiefo na to nsafo wadofo nyina afi se erade ye niema foforo afi baba kase ase jemeso odie nko a
Afiwe Power of Prayer Conference no edruho ampa ya hoden eni yenyanste so erade modemo ena beye jemiso amen ye hyase kwasi da February bosome ni da edikan edikosi ni da etwato ewo February bosome na mu eye 28 days prayer and fasting twumedie esi Apostle Joshua Kwasi Romos kofare by Edeba Porters Chapel International ne nansu lesie ye ni Apostle Dr. Emmanuel Sekwabna donko ena eye ya so the Reverend Emmanuel say boa Prophet Daniel Uswamponsa and Evangelist Akwasi Donko enso to beba ene ya beka 7 baso ewo Porters Chapel International so dani muwa ade beba kumase empaibo yenyina system ne erade modemo ena ebeye anopa nonum ne fane de empaibo asese so no so ne apon na akwadwuma ewia duba akọ ekosi dumienu ye behia ewo fidintentan ne so enwumre de nonum ne fa pepepe ne asase kai eya komtre ene mpaibo no kure ehumbetu asrache bebo ohaw beba neso so the zeal of the Lord will accomplish whatever we wish for. Stay blessed.
Sika FM Health Walk. Sika FM Health Walk. Yes, babiam. I feel when the demonstration kokra. And they say Sika FM enyam finshia duno. Hooray! Jumadi be brere beko so ewa fimu. Na Sika FM Health Walk ene di kan. Ye nante ewa Kumase Mountain so atne triempom a benefit. Eno nti obi amfa ne hunyim. Say enwuma ku ahodo. And sorry institutions asukufo kifect ene ankrankra nyina. Edani ya for fida 6 March 2026. Anapano nsia near the exinem. Yes, Shanante Nasiwo, Sika FM, Crofroom, near Fat Akwasi Ajiman Street in Yeninabu Pie Abu Station. Yet was war Alaba, yet Chamu Ewo, St. Louis, Abesi Swamarana about, Yababe Jina Ewo Sika FM beam, a hot and a Robes in the Babaso. Yeah, Triapum. So Baso ya Sene, and Abba register group, Fred 0243 883210 and 0557 337981. Sika FM Health Walk. Sadia Munimi and Dadano. Afiwe and Jamusonko. Money at you, money at you. Can you imagine? This is also there for you. Abusia, me and Mika Masam say, Ka and Yabaho, and Yadisio. Abusia, baby, I will be a cameo, Nianqua, Jeffrey Praise Computers. And your top computers, papa. Open laptop, TV, fresh screen, come on. Batteries, projectors, CCTV cameras, setup of ICT center, Yawahama, schools, companies, offices, hospital, what be a supermarket. Now, person do Niamena, Egu computer, so, bra, Jeffrey Praise Computers, Yawakumasi Bantima, GNTC, Yeni Unity House, and a year and Hanimu. Ubetima Fred Jeffrey Praise Computers, 0244 026203 and answer 0502 747579. Bomodra Sabeba, no Bajini, papa, at the Aquas. Money at you,
Areas
Nayana Aden.
Mira, then the speed banner at the Marco say.
Speed banner, O can I see me?
Sadia, ya qua mini do a woody and son west from Sanadi or the Marco.
Dear Babangida to me, no. Babangida.
Saints, ya. A dear should you have our products now be just for front.
You now you're doing it.
I saw on him about all capsules on a Marco Tobia, Mamma June, so we are on him a feature come young to a trade. Hey,
on about all capsules, maybe we have been no you.
See, I dare say, oh, sorry, Jones, about 120 times and son, I dear chin and I have 12.
jami Babangida eye memem kwendru abofra ondi infie edu wotwe ohu a ontwemu
sa eba no dwunsom yawo afichikomu yawo de na ya ohene ba o capsules oba timifa bema timifa etufon ko okanshi drugstore lane anasa any chemical shop pharmacy shop drugstore bia oso hwehwe Babangida anasa ohene ba o capsules 0246354747 ohene ba o capsules
Babangida eye magani so se.
All right, so nti ababa ka ya din sem no to so mana local stories ni na ya krado as a toxic and so edi na we cosmos so paradise gas ya channel pe but cosmos say copper no or say copper no matter what you say still you win the league still the Gunners me nyesho say makans mboni bia no pe wadama Cosmos Mr.
League yes yen nyina
730 sports
bi an start nya bi yen nyina start pe na asna dasro na ntumi nye na asna ye wei na asna ye ze yen nyina so start
me can reduce asna ntumi nye league
me see
me can
me help ni na on kai o but oka amanfo a omo pa bo nyina ne se empiacha but
ensi we were making an like say molasses ma we need to because me serious okay ma drink also okay and also ma we need 2 and man sakwa na e but me I was even that because ma we need 3 not 2 okay enti I didn't say but also be careful.
Oh yeah.
No dear. Aye. Cause so the time was some winning games for
Premiership so be careful.
Yeah.
Na me tie mo match. Ya match aka na Arsenal be ko Brighton and Arsenal be Tottenham and obi be show obi.
Oh not that too.
Obi be show obi.
You obi to say ultimate league. You obi ultimate league.
Yeah.
Enti no sa no there na but who say wa you won't say we a contender for the league and I want to answer that so it said when they will become say be a Manchester
City will go to
league
head to head better so into the enya pe with your points no
when City
enya pe me no
can pe
and na pe na the goals ni we the trophy no
that's the ID
Copa Leberante
my mean cancer
aye o the men kai asemi
today me because me no come can bonem wan say money me yanya sen today I go blue light me
I go blue light
I come brana
Sika 89.5 Ebraso 730 sports no local segment in Ebraso say na anopay and sama ye twi ko breman e wo local news nya bobo no a na anopay ye de ansam ni nyira anso aye den eba kopa quickly ma mention some na se emfa emfree across of focus shedu kateke Leberante no beautiful people with their beautiful aye colors so mo aso ye and I mention some na se e free obi anim say on Sunday e wo baba yara sports channel exactly 5 p.m. Amon ane aye Kumasi Asante Koroko ere eba be pem so aye den na enra anopa me patro na so folk team no na kakakra ewo mu 2 months salary na emma na no anopa me patro perform ntu atuma justice atua say 2 months salary no anso nya to me ade ama won mo sanso ana 3 winning bonus so na akamo menya ne ntese perform ebe kla ni nyina fio answer the big game no anso nya to me abaso ɛwɔ Baba Yara Sports Stadium come Sunday menya ne ntia sɛ anhwɛ ya Kumasi Asante Kɔrɔkɔne asofo ka game no asofo ka mrante na ne dai ɛna menya ne ntia so mefin kran aba bepie mu ɛwɔ Asante Mantem ɔmo se bebi ɔmo ɛbɛda kwan ɔbɛfa so bɛbɛwura ɛyɛ kurom ano ɔmo mo obi ehu agye sɛ ɔmo yira esan sɛ yɛ satellite no baako esi adwoso a ɛ monitor sanso anaboa se kwan so yɛ de baako so yɛ de esi hɔ enti bebi bi ɔmɛfa aba no yɛbɛhu ɔmo kwan ɔmɛfa so enso ɛde wura ɛyɛ kurom a na kopa ɛno nso Kumasi Asante Kɔrɔkɔ training grounds na ɛgya wɔn wɔ hɔ a wɔn bɛte people na people yɛ pɛyi bɛyɛ na ɛba wɔn ɛkɔkɔ hwɛ yɛ a mepatwɔm nana bantemahene anasɛ bantemahene ne mpanyinfoɔ bebrebe nso etumi kopie mu ɛwɔ adako ɛyɛ gyaatoɔ esan sɛ the big game ɛba so no mpanyinfoɔ anfɔm ho anyim a antwɛ na akɔkɔ yɛ nsa bebrebe na hyɛ ne nso ɛfama mi sɛ ɔpanyin a ɔyɛ ɔfɛso manhene ɔno nso etumi ɛkɔ adako ɛgyaatoɔ bi ɛne players ne kɔ kasa ɛsan nso motivate wɔn nneɛma yɛ ready yɛn nkɔ na mepatwɛ nkotie abram mpanyinfoɔ nso kopie mu ɛwɔ adako ɛyɛ gyaate kontompo yɛn afɛre mepatwɛ nana prinkran wɔyɛ IMC ɛyɛ chairman no ɔno ɛna welcome saa ahemfo akɛseɛ ɛwɔ adako gyaate.
Asanteman mpanyinfoɔ ɛna adu ha yɛato wɔn frɛ mɔm sɛ yɛwura otumfoɔ ɔwɔ leave kakra na oni hɔ a mpanyinfoɔ ɛhwɛ akyire ɛma no ɛhodi fort no ma no ɛna ɛwɔ ha enti ɛfa no sɛ otumfoɔ ankasa ɛna ɛwɔ ha na abantomahene na ɛhwɛ Kumasi so ɛna Asanteman nyinaa manhene no nyinaa no Brady na chija no nana offenso hene offenso my hene ntoro na osi ewura na mu sese sakotoko na ya bo no e wo se mu hu se enye menko a ana enye supporters no nko a omu nyina tachire mu ya bibi na affect obi a ese bia wo hu no enso so e ka obi a wa ha Obia wa haida cha Asanteman nyina na aka ye. Entoma ba eba be come bibia kire mu to cheer you up, to boost up your morale as we face our arch rivals tomorrow on Sunday. The competition is very tough.
The highest or the biggest event for Kotoko Basso Sunday. So, any house of Okubwa and your biggest event. In terms of EBR, and then I'll be a normal Sakakra. Any house of Okubwa on that day, any the highest gate fees on that day. And the spectators in some moment. So say you heard us say defeats, a bakakra. But of course that is football. Said your open but oh you know kakra. Now you timo ultimate ultimate Yusuba win back. Enti yesramo also just in a shemon enuna obi obobo Ghana bia opeso hye sajisi meme time no number one player or Ghana no has folk some of you are in the ring and I'm in the ring. Thank you. Now, deep down, he wanted to play for Kotoko. And Tinaya Baya, as some I ever catch him with 30. The big event is coming on Sunday. And your percent will live up to expectation. Meti Sesian, I catch him 3 years for House of Hope to Shamuda. Seriously, is an achievement. Some of the league, Miss Ramo. Uncle of mistake be your hand, I'm more correct in a man. Yes, 3 years. No, show. Na supporters and so Jones about for crab about to have or sitting or see a body of a Soviet problem. And on behalf of the non present, I wish him a good day on Sunday. We know you are going to play well.
But anyway, I'm rough for him. Don't find him to now. Won't cook with him. And she be the kind of talk. More than I'm new. Now, the money for. Make us say. Asantemai akoma na mudi bedi agro kwasiada monyire mo ho na munsom ye na mumpagya na asantemai ntamachi eda waso assistant captain na captain why captain or French right back connected to two no and the third assistant captain Bayereba Medina players na nemu na ya damase and then you may sema mo dia brain a players no so ya shamo boss e da Sunday e be she na ma santima nyina ya shemo nyina ya da se
na ya safu do
I told you what you do that.
Administrative manager. And your security officer, safety and safety and security officer. Professor Sergeant Sergeant Edwaji.
Okay, and no, and pay for Kukudama, more Santimantemo Hemfo, Akasifo Pa and Nra, Homo Ecopiemo, our Dako Jatiwa, Muni players no, and so Ekoka Kasaye. Now, my brother Bakubi, our Safo, I am also what did pa, Upiemo, our Safo, and an Impotema, a coin of Faso, Dijasa for Fosso, a coin of Fosso, related to Asafo guys, no, I am a Nisopa, Kilantia, Onosum and Ra, or Quadako Jatio, Eko motivating Kumasi Santeko Comrante and say, hey, Mimi Kill and Jammy Tamachin Tamunko, Namokoya House of Folk in Yadra, Yanko and Sama, a branch of friend Asafo Powers, Kill and Tia, a Quadako Jatino, Okakache, and Rantan, Yankonami Patrol, Yankoti, and Samino, and so Ekakra.
Martino, a match I am. My catching we are seeing now, Sunday, a dead match. How's the phone in mobile? Omutu ni mbombo nchamo. Ayo. Mutu ni mbocho matre. Ayo. Mina me catch we say na say abet amu asanya dey. Embla. Oh. Na Sunday so. Daniela ina di bono. Bio. Na yenim se bono am bo ntati si na ma check say mu ni nyina dey. Awie. Na me striker ni. Obo striker so. Mutu ya quality. Yeah. Motre ya tre. Samba ho. Obo no quality. Na Sunday me catch we say nyina say me de me hu nyina to so. Se has a 40 musema amon famento enko na me say catch we say nyina say Sunday park na say yama yo ye 2 ye 3 ye 4 and 5 nyina aye quality yes o mu pre what is it enti mo wa nyina no ntini maba me ni maba kasa say de wi ase wo no Sunday Sunday a e wo say ye winning match 3 yes. Yen pese be na draw debi. Office baby na baby. Yes. throw ye dia ye tu ni mo chon 3 ye 10 ni mo chon 3 ye 9 ni mo chon 9 abeta mo aso ide aba the old ref no so no me ni ko school eti me ni la bi a unya ball na kakra bi if you miss the ball don't miss the man eti de omni me no mo kasa say Sunday supporters say dem aka cho mo say match no see wini eti me puma cho mu tie me ade a me keka to nie me de me ni pa nya nya to me de nto hwe ato ball no so say mu wini pe me jema de ase ho mu wini me pe ma wu samba one mo thank you very much you play my 3 you play baba yaya you play everybody play now me catch them say Sunday there mo angasa na munim mbere mo be mo wini ma me was about neighbor ya ina ka chigiri no abo no bia
okay I know I brand here friend us for power skillant here and I'm more attending can and day Kumasi Asante Kodoko I am saying say me encounter driver for truck drivers taxi drivers mo yusu eh private cars mo imagine so mo be cheche eh flags awodo enti wonam krom na eja mo se Kotoko for cheche flags na wonso waje de e de atare eh o ka on Sunday ya dia baba sports stadium penti o nyina red na chairman na ye wuntumi ono ana be pie mu e wo Asante Mantemu ono ene da MPP kona no ase Asante regional chairman of the MPP ono so akase kakra head of a gamer e baso sansom e di ticket attachre set tafo no o mamusika anaso to ticket e ma eje tafo no yenko na me pa chonko tie chairman wuntumi
Kotoko fans nyira a free Ashanti across 16 regions in India, a Kubia Safa Nanyina, because Kotoko de across borders. Within the chairman won't to me. Wadaruma Mosumfo, and no Makoa. And a day, Massama make her near the Sredia me ward the mark Kotoko for say Kotoko. France no, Nasi di Padodo no na Kotoko, a Yokotoko. Player bet me ako, but a France in a dear, a wohoda bia. Let's rep France in the say. And answer supporters in the say. Say players in the bit me holding, no ma bobo, no ma dia maya pa, say stadium no ye ma. Ubo say, o woman ya holding fufru bia, o de bobo no. And to chama wound to me, the mesra and say, a year da kwasiada, a day anymore. Yebay obia no nhia ye wo stadium na ye ma me support ye players no na omo so mfa hoode ahokeka patapa yesem omo mfa nka ho na omo mfa ma be ball no omo mfa nkududie emra ema supporters ni nyina aninje ade a obetimi ayema Kotoko ne se obeba stadium no waba tie supporters na achi onyankopon enhiramo onto nsa Emso frɛ afoforo enyina soso obi nkankyere obi na obi nkankyere obi na obi afrɛfrɛ obi na enyina yemra behia na achama wuntumi enye ne nyina na metima ye na emu mosum mu ade a metima ye ne sɛ me ma enipa 200 tickets sɛ madaroma momfamra na momfamra mehwɛ Kotoko amma Kotoko emfa ne to man pefra because has ne Kotoko de aye team wa say body a ati said Manchester United omni Man City na so muni Liverpool bo that's a rema
okay I know chairman want to me and moten in kano antoa ehene enso se wato 100 tickets enso e de ama supporters no monfko na monkotai Kumasi Asante Kodoko achi come Sunday no so to 100 tickets antoa ehene na kopon sha na onya okese pa sansom na Greater Accra me pa cho mom regional minister mame Linda Akwele okulu ono so ato 250 tickets in some adiama House of Folk titafo so mo so emfamra na omo emmeta omo etim no enso so achi na penya your friend Maswood Didi Dramani ono head coach adima Accra so Folk Bobo Ekono game no baso akasa kakra e afa game no sanso na coach Abdul Karim Zito pamo eja na say resign no wakasa kakra enso e afa yenkotie Maswood Didi Dramani.
It's not the first time he's walked off from a coaching industry, and this is not going to be the last time. You know, it's always like that, and it's very unfortunate when people don't understand how the rudiments of the game goes. But sometimes that's what it is. Unfortunately, coaches are not responsible for outcomes of games, but many times they are foreseen to be being so responsible for outcomes of games. We are very much responsible for the way our teams play and for the way our teams will perform and the way they will behave. But the outcomes sometimes is very difficult to control because you don't control the decision the player makes. You control the chemistry of the team and other aspects, the direction and everything. But the decisions the players make on the pitch on that moment, that is why I said we want to improve in key moments of the game, the decisions we make. That is very key. Coaches don't control that. You can't control when he has to pass the ball, when he has to head the ball, when he has to shoot, when he has to cross. You can't control that one. It comes in a split second. But you control the cues and then the models that you put in place for players to improve in that area. But sometimes, many times, coaches are rather judged by results of outcomes of games. But they are not, normally they are not supposed to be responsible for that. Assuming it rains and then a player slips and the ball sails through, why would a coach be responsible for that? But we are many times judged by results and outcomes of matches, which is very unfortunate. But that's how it is, and you cannot change it.
Okay, I know I and some of your friend Masawudu Didi Dramani and some to me at the Atuja, sounds so an opinion your friend or Yao Amankwamreku, or a former player at the man across of Foka Bobo Econo, had a better super class, Ghana Classicono, Wakasaka, and so Eddie found Yonkoti, Yao Amankwa Mrichuin.
Yes, yeah, looking at how far Kujidi has assembled the players and how they are working. For me, when it comes to our goal post, we don't have a problem because we have our Ghana number one Asari in the post, and then also looking at our defense and our midfield, I think the build-up is very good. But then he left our machinery, the attacking machinery, and that's where I think Hamza and Bayo should to rise up their game.
And some of your friend Kwamreku and so at the Tuga. Now between Kumasi Santi Koroko and across for folk no, one more elas 5 matches. Me Patomo Esiano Dudona Kumasi Asante Koroko and Etumi Ayaden Ewini Winnie and also Masomo on 4 occasions. 1 per ena apai enti eno so kakra ye de mamo ena no pay Ghana Premier League no referees Nyankopon aduma omo ebegina agopama so officiality games no sasia ena day Friday shane so efama me say match day 2022 Media Sporting Club ne Diana Stars na de ebepem so watakwa TNA Park Mohamed Misbah wono ena be center referee sanso ena 11-1 the Sunny Vision FC baso was Swedrom Stadium Robert Musa no and the General Fifi, Hasaya Center referee, Samsung and on Sunday, Bibiani Ghost Stars are welcoming, Baseka only stars are our dancer Parko, Charles Nibulu, one and the Center referee, Samsung and Hawaii United are welcoming, Nurses FC, our Hawaii Sports Stadium, Nathan Anafu, one and the Center referee, Dreams FC and Swabba welcoming, Kalora United or Tuba, Astro Air Tefo, Mepato Gamali, Rastom, one and the Center referee, and some now I said game anymore. Sanso and All Blacks Swedro, All Blacks and so and Summertex 1996 and was Swedro Stadium me patro Franklin Akumate and a Center air referee, Brekumaya Chelsea, and some and out of Laos game no me patro Shannon so Fama me say Prince Okoto and a Center air referee, Sansom and a Betem United and a Baboku friend young apostle say game no me patro Dr. Moro Idrisu one on and a Center referee, Kumasia Sante Korako, any House of Folk game no, me patro Penya, a friend Daniel Nilai or a FIFA referee, one on and a Bejina Fifi, I'll say a center a referee. Let me put on and that's a boss. Yeah, a friend of Yao Ampa for Ankra, Wakasaka cry, and so at the fat, the standard of our cross post air stadium. Pitch no, and in Yamamudia Gugua Quemono, Openum, Elsum, and Yachaka Krayanko, Nenko Yao Ampa for Ankra.
If you had come here immediately after the pitch protectors were removed, you would have been amazed. You know, the pitch was green, it was lush, it was very thick because of the moisture that comes through. I think it's a little bit medicated, and because it's new, we're all learning how to handle it. Of course, we had briefing, you know, the groundsmen and staff, those working with green grass, and the estates were briefed on its use, its packaging, removal, storage, but it's still new and it has helped tremendously. We couldn't have had back-to-back, you know, medical, Stoneboy, everybody, you know, Shatta, they were all here. We couldn't have had that. The churches were here. We wouldn't have been able to do that without the pitch protectors. So yes, it was a great success, but this is the lean period where you don't have a lot of activity, so it's seasonal, but in line with the emergence of sports, entertainment, festivals, events, we should have a packed calendar throughout the 12 months where even the lean period would have a few events in order for us to generate some income to pay bills. Running the NSA or the stadium, one stadium, is a lot. I'm sure you're aware of that. And so the little we make mostly goes back in. But we need to get to a point where we can generate income where that could be used for the future projects that the NSA badly needs.
Okay, I know, and some of your perform crowd, I know, and NSA General Director, and so to me, at the 270 fancy, now I beg your form, now Copa Leberante, and no more, and to us, Mamicha, papa, Elder Paul Asante, Eja, one who can master, and Copa Duma, and that Jordan, and the temporary campaign is cry, and so Copa Leberante. All right, just to do a back clinic in a camp for them will be a say, I'm going to do Babangida man capsules diaba. Babangida, a member drew, and a poor erection, it was a uniform. Bini edi aye surgery a eboama mema mopa wo nyina nso mutiminya wo ma stamina eyi severe waist pains free wonom overall boost male vitality nti bema bia hia bi so wonya 18 years in konkon dia na se wadru anso nie wayene ba o capsules nso odwama so mane mema dru ene chlamydia free abdominal pains no mana mo abdomen mo complaini eyi waist pains for STI ana mo fire mu abramo so mo junso ubetimi ahia ohiniba wo capsules ni bi general inflammatory diseases we infections ne discomfort ni nya no adura meka mfiri amaye ohiniba wo capsules mema ene madru nemum oyoba ofire funu o ma akwada no fo a untumi enum surgery bi na meso se openchemu bi na apedodo na atu a 0244 059593 0244 059593 just dia ya ba clinic enso ewon krabata mienu enkran ya kaswa breku kumase nso abrepo broni krom ehwa na ewo me kanfo da masefo ni chim na doctor nso intimi mo ntoma dama ana edin nsem nso ban akura enwuransem no
Koba the Ghana Premier League, you know, is starting there with an interesting game. Mediema and Adriana FC, and this fixture at a point in time, Adriana at the league top, no Akonechi, no Aba, and the Mediema and a Dow, and a one game, and that time the CEO of Adriana Ba Tapuku, Ministry for Nokase, or more called Mediema could stop one, and a difficult. Said Ibrahim Town could team in the city. Currently. So all Ghana Premier League, Mediama na wa in-depth squad. Every position. So omo yase, omo obiniwa, omo nsru. And sometimes coach na edibetu just a man headache in terms of so selection. But if you say Mediama 18 by 12 in the first round, epic point koye. Inti hawa. Adriana after that triumphant victory, Salman can do it was penalties debate. In the history of the club, Muntimi, Enfam Kunudi, Enfri Kumasim, now here the numbers of supporters are the buyer. I think that Takwati, and then so maybe they will chance the supporters to cheer them. And over omit me akwasha magabo no aba. But the super crash, the last 7 games or the last 5 games in the league and yet cup games now mo boy no. It has been difficult for Accra Hasufo. Say Enkrago Pramaso, say Babayara. And no perfect person so behind the ball to say Afcon referee Daniel Lai. The mission is say Omumi Onumpaya no Moboya Mutabutia referee no. Enkonya nsunsan so won so. Na onya badi, brake mesre. Kotokone ase bobo na illegal. Referee obidi no. And nyamla meka kopane S-refi ba ko di nkomo onye prayer for omo ya shafa ni mutimi shafa wo refi no. And for Daniel I pedigree ya hwe no say bia emode mo ko bo Afcon so dachi ye pay refi bia be ko World Cup to say dem be former refi ko di World Cup in the 86 na Daniel I so a young chap image no or handing a bet about ye refi 20 safety copper security on the 5 p.m. near Bobono soon a bit me about soon a bit me about the measures the light system the horn also the same penny for Yam Povankra on a Kotoko stewards for no more the numbers no. I'm happy say people are buying tickets here but a bad game now so Didi Dramani, or say you're unfortunate, say Karim Zitwenio. A prince Usu. And now Kotokonya, the advantage of seeing the chief of staff of Kofi Bedu, Nana officer in Jamaica and Tontosu, Ewo, Bantmahine, Eko, a former CEO, then an apron crane and Penophobi, Eko hair, near Mabia Coco Sonoma. The boys were happy. Me pedia content creators now more. Part of Ashanti region supporting Kotoko. Those in Accra, SWA, and your friendly, but a bar, the architect of the place. Now, has challenged over that go post. I almost contemplate. I almost as a Benjamin Sarah Kotoko. And then the Sao. What was the spiritual side of football? I told that, which numbers did that I told that,
so to know.
Let's walk to know.
Has I been smart in that area? Copper.
Is that mind game no more player?
Yamishra. They have been smart.
About the goalkeeping.
Yes, because as of now, may you sure see you know I can boldly come out and say, Yami Aduma Sunday game no. Benjamin Naida and Asa Agbesi Naida. It's whatever that the preparation is. Now the quality of these 2 goalkeepers, yes, you fear han yehubi, and now you come han yehubi because say area amanania and the keeper be demua. He brings some quality be probably in terms of ball playing. But what in come we say? It's a keeper demua bit like I say keeper area or ball playing skills. It's a better expect building from the back. Yam personal by Hano, yan shada clear when it comes to that area. Say yenya ball no system ni check the say regardless press I about so be the ball no
oko pass am goalkeeper no na
go say e back akebia we release enti Agbesi any Benjamin and sheda emfa any technical area be ade apart from the saves any exploit on my was simple but what in we say that is the situation now enti eno no kotoko hese for tactics in some there and you no for the Mickey Eka, I didn't say ye Jumano and Paibon. And Nassisi, I say, Yakomon Pioneer,
and I'm coming,
and I say, Common Pioneer, I'm
coming for
Common Pie.
Sir, and
anything they do be a woman, you know, game one, Obit Mijanaho, original touch lines are near the 10.
I started. Anna Kotoko, so go post no more camera, copper goalkeeper no. Or Aerobi no.
Boys in the hall friend Eshi.
Copper goalkeeper, a fine goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper at the back room. So is a good plan now you come with anyway.
And one whatever go. Opa said o see agent no so gina po ni mu one view. So we striker. No one is intelligent about obidwane. Especially on penalty. Take say a penalty at all. Now you play now ko na ahwe o ma me ka tete goalkeepers no usu mensa na na benyi krensen mo. Jaguar Sarifu Ansamo.
But it's not been bad against us.
Yes. Your bad already it's not been bad.
But the weakness, no, boss. To
say Kevin says me. Copper. When you're bad against Kotokoni has or Bobona, but overconfidence need to be bad no at Chabo.
What I'm trying to say is mistakes Namuka is not been making mistakes against us folk.
I agree. We agree. But this is the league. Boss, this is the league. Yeah, some more league no, a more mistake be do sat has so a league match no mababo.
Let me just say
all the whole can here. But mistake against other clubs in the league. So say in the league there he's also bound. And any weakness. And any weakness on any day can show up.
And the league is also bound to.
Yes, we agree.
Our crowd disallowing goal no. All the people blame him say but before man
it was disallowed.
It
was disallowed.
Why show action say or call for ball no. And Kevin says to me any abetamo I was strength. You who abetamo be a kind na India. And the last time I bet in idea Kevin on the verge of say man of the match. Baki simple ball. Kobo Dangwishi on the Benjamin Sarah crash and I bet walk ball into the net. And me say did you money a bony thing I saw more and yammy based on next place. Of late all I'm in the boat too. I saw about three back be no dinner right so now Ali didn't know one other guy. No my ball John Buena or bomb left be that Benjamin Bibi. But Kotoko a bad department now. Or 85% and a house for be 65. House up front no money. And no more for this no. Who's house ball juggler? Hussein. Martin Kakari.
Two ball jugglers or moving shows is here with team.
Why are they not scoring?
Henry K. Boateng. Boss. Pacho facade you to. Of Accra to folk.
Okay.
Henry K. Boateng. Henry K. Boateng. Let's have us hiding with me, Pacho.
Baby.
Prince Bedu of Kotoko.
No finishing safety by. Don't finish heat, you know.
Yet. On an elbow fin as the number 6 and the Nipa Okra.
Now you got your boss.
What it is a 4-4-2. And I'm also what about operate as a number 6 operate as a number
Copper former player or free Samatas or no active player Adabo.
They've been starting from the bench. Shokotoko last 2 matches.
But they say it's a different coach.
Okay. But you know who need the it's the down near the age one.
Okay.
And that boy Henry Boateng is a juggler. It is when you say Nejumana or as a number 10 they can one. Mighty man. You see, me a foreign know about ATM ne basadiero. Me catch you bibi as a kotoko enhwe because there's peace in House of Folk. Proud to this game. Patro House won some away in the days here.
Ya cho music kan.
They be ni ho. Asumye wo House and the same kotoko.
Kotoko dey no.
Hey,
coach
issues proud to the game.
Issues be.
Coach for a training. Na amount for bring training grounds. Say ono so a free team ni mu. Team supporters in Penyufo na ha a different opinion about the sacking of a coach. Mighty man, enya de ya agudi.
We know you do asunje nu was you and can torage na nra.
And torage na nra
coach training grounds come ko.
Boss, bisa bi cannot be say the omutamu Abraham into training grounds and that say there.
Wasn't it a sacking?
Hey,
I said the sacking about
a serious case.
Kopa Ntoradu yesi yo.
Ntoradu bore mu ade.
E convoy
training ground.
Convoy car about 7.
They are just trying to tell you say Charlie obi anfa bi anto. Obi anfa bi anto form. And when Hasselhoff is coming into a year that is Babaya Sports Stadium.
No me dia.
No the dean and namwa.
No mo
kwa ujade di.
Ah, omo de money nenam. And the power won.
Obi bia wa follow Ghana
Abbas throughout the week when Abbas.
When they say
wow chairman. That be wow
president so
wow chairman Yusuf.
Chairman Yusuf want to come say.
By now omo kruma. Oba omo kruma.
Oba try.
Omo kruma ha.
Ya just the original chairman. Or can some man show. Mr. Ba catch yourself. This week obeba abe.
But they are very very quiet. It's not as if they has to show game no. But me nyina no. They are me done say Daniel Nila in the game.
He's the best we have.
He not necessarily say I will say you should the best, but he is one. Baby, I want to do integrity. You game now. No one can confidently say he approached Daniel Nilai because it's here no baby are organic for no he has seen way no.
So he's the best.
In addition to say you're the best, yes, boss.
Say
as a league, as a game where be wa fan follow or argue say ko baby.
The better
as we do argue as wa fan follow say ko baby.
The better on position ko baby. Na say we there.
The baby see na me
has got a normal game.
Opa nyo normal game. Real Madrid Barcelona nyo normal game.
Real Madrid Barcelona normal game.
Because
Man U Liverpool normal game.
So your football and I say one fan is a normal game all the pressure between
psychologically. So but on the ground and the reality, boss, on ground and its reality, Hassan Kotoko has made players known and players unknown. Yeah, and it means that anything I say it's me.
I say a change na mad ni hu. But the actors of the game no say we get closer to them. Get close to them and say uno mu din komo like we share omo like relax towards the game omo say normal game.
Boss it's a players name man
example back.
I catch all the level of preparation omo ye towards this game. Nobody that follows the game will tell you as a
former player Emmanuel Ampia they say oye infantry and infantry foreign meaning the goal say no say a few corners by no that time numbers and then a couple numbers no from tina offer normal game o say so pie tan anymore
anya numbers no cry
now page
supporters na
supporters last time make
asa me can in term of supporters was stadium because ana make say
yeah bisa go be
oni minute to reading combo na Toure like I was at the training ground. Somebody for about some is in a tourism no Copa Yonko. He walk out. I say, or some of the pressure to boys in the show. He feels these things they do no. I'm the pressure my boys.
So the pressure I am in front of ban. In front of him say normal.
Beba. It's Toure say.
It's Toure the who is a pressure.
I know Toure catch me say. Was it Kotoko has Kotoko is a normal game.
I agree.
Just relax.
I agree. That is Toure's psyche.
And you go there, you perform.
I agree. That is Toure's psyche.
No say normal game. You go there.
No one can.
Kotoko has my we game no.
And change no.
Okoda konfonoche hospital. So ja park as for so. Because now be queen now Kuma. Kofi Gale first Kotoko.
What can they? Okay, the spiritual aspect, right?
Leberante
13th preparation now can. It's a footballer or been a normal preparation.
Oh, send you
the footballers in there, the actors in there. It should be normal to them.
Papa, Daniel Koma, the first game.
Normal game.
I say, Obaba Taki, Isaac Boachi, Emba, Anna, Nana India. That time, I'm parade you. Anna, the late offense. Now has a copam da ko show mo 3. Come on a boy. No offense has estimate now. O so ratanin no ko fast store. And the boy no the babu. And the kunipa. O see practice e we try take it ama aswanse for boys na stand for boys na better scoreboard. Then o sama so to total track no so. Dambalis be 3 and as boys ni what play ko vigari lucky for you started ball na kotoko pija ball ne course na ball the grind come on and no but no in the game no obaba na panic
afama no kopa
psychological
afama no asa kotoko no boss
kopa nya no apart microphone trache na wako journalism school ye bia afide na ma say minya kasa kopa adwuma bia sao tension kopa
we munya ne mpeke
kotoko eti on Sunday kotoko a double chance in the game. That is the truth. Because the backdrop of what has happened to them, say omu PBBA, I'm sorry, I'm making a statement. It is this game.
Okay.
And again, say some supporters did say for them the league is not over. Looking at what is between Omo and Headless Media in terms of points, and this one is part of it. And again, the number of times almost I share they are strong. But has when there is peace at the camp of House of Folk, boss.
All right, I mean, pick cross me. 0544 24 40 40 0506 895 895. Hello. Yeah, Tiga.
Papa. Yankopɔn sia no abedwafo nyinaa ensɛm wɔ mo kane wom na yɛ kɔtɔkɔtɔ protest deɛ yɛnyi ntum papa Nigeria fo fa kɔgye afɔn no na ɔmako winning bonus nyinaa ho no nso ɔmo kɔbɔ kɔgye yɛ stress ni bi prim tawantawa esi mu anka nso ɔmo kɔkɔ ɛbɔ kɔgye enti we deɛ nyɛ nim kra nsɛm na ɔmo kane deɛ ɛno ano no ba yɛ kɔtɔkɔtɔ protest we deɛ yɛnyi ntum atutu kika ndam kura da kɔsia da ɛbɛhyɛ what now that Oman Pamuko Chama President Chap Oman experience one an event post Papa Ben an event as so much obi and the any case Omudi name ye supporters in there that was the other.
All right, thank you very much, Tuga. Hello. There's one low ready now into me in Congo.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
That's a very black man. You can help me for some missions.
Okay, it's you.
But in the more Sunday, I go for no more Casabi, and so I go on the phone. Park and so any behu, Elena. In the mere Adama has to put a banner, tablet of a Mothers are taken to me.
All right, thank you very much. Hello. Yes, sir.
Good morning, Kumani.
Kuma mi so mani so awadama.
Oh, sorry. After what menka?
Yeah, mi tonka.
Opa, has no got matches so. Ye dear chair check akra. The washer has I din on said until monka so mokasa. But I knew very dangerous. 2009, share kotoko ha 2-1. Hey, say Anna kotoko you did this. Omani cheno bedansani Hassan Mohammed. I am home into Ropa market Sunday.
Has on my idea.
Serious on my idea. What's on
my idea? No play, Casa and Femo Casa.
Ali de Jano, so no. Or you come as a boy into no person or Kantake. But what else? As I call them,
match the Biomo coach Castle has good the Biocasa.
But in a quarter of 4 years, the match you only too much. What the Asana Mecano market Sunday, a rubber shop to go Kuma. I'm a massa in Europa.
Okay, and share that. Okay, hello. Hello,
Papa.
Nana Bokode.
Boko Papa Muswell.
Yamia Dumo.
Papa, I took away there.
Atabuku de here.
Anya dia na for Tingo.
I don't hear pa ade.
I find what me kan chia na pa.
Na be na wo chia na no pa ade asembe.
Oh, na do madam for no dada.
Oma ha ni ntem I'm surprised eh.
Me say me chia na me te no gache.
E won chia we de me ntiase masa.
Kopa. I don't know ntiase.
Oda Matilde yenko ni mo yetiw.
Kopa obi chia obi aso ntiase Kopa.
Oda yenko bia okọ ni ma bia betiase nti de yetiw.
Okay. Yeah, na tabuku afi. Ya tenza Kopa.
Get na tabuku aye mean why dey awoda na se.
ana woni promotional
se minim de se ko na mo about minim de wa ye pote nti udana se
na tande wa me kura to obi won se yana
no wasa na aka
ene kura to ye fere ababe wunu
okay
me moja se ta nyame aduma ko basande je be si promotional ene aha assistant coach no basa afam no ko ba basa afam no coach o ma pam de ene ya fa ese je ni wo mu wi anza na ko ma pam no ba ni tiriye na Sunday dia je besi ko ba
ne coach o hye mo na ntiri ntina wo kwa mani aji
ko ba sana ho ka
ya no kwa nyo kwa no so ni ji ko so ho a ba ho hye
ene pa wa ya gezi pa ko ba
da bi o de wo kana me busa on questions o
asa me kana abi atwa na abi atwa say
na no okay ti was bit my friend hello
brother to yen kama to ya wo ade mo
Amos
talk about the papa with the papa and somehow
I didn't say
and some papa let me say can ko ha ti libya ne me pa Sunday no I guess I said the cover che o mo ko ba di gantom
esa
kamera ya be show mo ne me pa me Sunday te ya nsha aka to foka me ko baba ya sport de me nti obi
Amos
me ko me ma hunye wo ana ma hunye fi papa ayete da se ya da ba bi ayete da ko me show ma ya be show mo
mo ba show mo say
me se yan show mo ko ka ya set record ala ya kwa me se ya be set record ati hacha folk apple on top me se ga what you share house na Angelica ati ya nje se kwa dia so ese share house of folk o ko so bottom me se ya be spray house of folk ati ko supporters na pasande o bigara na baba ya sponsor yo ya ba I enjoy ya me enjoy ni bo papa ama man pa le ya me nka mo me da se
Amos ya da se okay hello
papa morning
good morning sir
me did the friend can say friend and kwan
friend point
Amos and I was say I mean show papa so un say any football be say so trom you no e ma ni hane
sa be no so
mo ntie ni obi na be ka che kotokoi ye boys no o munim de so moye nti enyi hu bia
ana say one me we da shia nso a me say me we da shia me ten ko babu me
wamayi so mayi din so mu didede na eba se de kumase na omo ba no ye obi ayi timi omo dadadada ye kobo omo nkrabo omo kumase nto mayi din a omo pa omo na nim samamu bo omo pa omo mo samamu wiem omo mo ne ka mu omo mo na saasi
7:30 sports
yini beduru ho Sunday ni hia na mesre we se nyame mana akukuduru na house de omo ta kriki quantity pa omo ni nkom mo kwala wa umtwa ma no mo yi omani itwa no mo yi omani yesre no a one na assistant nyame mo makokoduro na omo de house ye soma ye mo kashi omo po mo nye den omo nyamfa ni han enko aprenkens mafie ye ya ye wa de kura che omo because na magu bese sutrum you know we emani han to we ya fan World Cup papa nyame shira me supporters obi amra park no meshema nti no mpanifo de konu num no papa nyame nkam.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, I mean for we say last one. Hello. Yes sir.
Come here. Commission papa. Hello papa. Area. When you say junior ba me alu.
Junior ba me too.
Maso I'm talking to the concurrent chairman of Melissa. Madonna to you party, cook canon. Na Felico Jim can substitute another team. Ediana is here. Abadia Costa Bayamo, Bazone. And I need you. But I was going into Mountain to and you can't send it your home. The make a of the pocket to me say. You say no. But the animal as you 3% there, Yadiato. 3% there, can't because nipa wo it is bona papa we share me and I did the sum ko ababono aha I don't say yes ko go mo say computer SFT mama computer
7:30 sports
na mo fa awode ka se pan se class for my na the hear me pa me say if you know be ye ka tere bi da na so ye ko to support is na say no ko se na me si kwa yanko park yes na tem bi ana ko to play away ko ye say class na ba no yes o di ka ke ko se no be ano den what I say ana ano den no it will go ma we win match
okay
e ko to support e press no aka so me dum ti se mai dia e di na en ko se park so ma
okay
how so pa ka se ne pe etitiwa ka ke so me ana mo ti overcome
okay, thank you very much. I'm in picking last one. Hello.
Cover.
Randy.
Mini, I know you.
Ade.
That's what you have to give me the number where you.
Now, only some of you know that's with a fresh. Okay. Cover. Randy, into it.
Cover now, Lazarus, any benefit.
Muday.
Lazarus, the best is a Lazarus movie I did it home play. Hey, I'm going to be MPC not to be from video.
Was it will be a day?
Eh, no, go for me yesterday. I did drop me yesterday. I'm going to be yesterday. Hey, now, MPC not to be from
yes, some Coloconi has
7:30 Sports.
Copa, and you know, Brutal. Because MPC not to be from the summer of passing. Oh, that's good. Now, we have to come here because I'm not getting it. I have a show. Why didn't you have a show? Who's on premier? I have a show. Who's on free? Who's on better? If you have a show, the Mianca. Eh? No one can do empty the summer at the kitchen.
Yes,
couple of video.
Randy, Randy, Randy Bullhana, it's an encouraging to me for free food, baby.